Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Please note, in order to combat latency issues, we are broadcasting this stream live from inside your device. So please, do not drop your phone in water, or Logan will drown. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see that once again over on Twitch, Extemporaneous was here bright and early with a lurk and a random Transformers check. Springer is like, I always think of him as like the Indiana Jones of the Autobots. His most famous line from the old '86 movie is, "I've got better things to do today than die." He didn't really do much in the cartoon though. In the comic books, he was the second leader of the Wreckers, the Autobot Special Ops team. But, and also, would you rather read a light novel, a manga, or watch an anime? I feel like anime, because I just love animation. I love the visuals of it. I would go anime, then manga, and then light novel. Light novels are great, I'm sure, but so much of what I love about anime and manga is the art, and you don't get that as much in the light novel. You gotta use your imagination. And I'm not as good, my brain ain't as good as artist as most anime and manga, mangaka, anime illustrators, animators, I don't know right terms. Oak says, "Hey Longa, I can't stay long tonight because I'm so sleepy." I'm sorry, Oak, tonight we got an important thing. I hope we'll get to the important thing before you have to go, but thank you for being here as much as you're able to. It's always awesome seeing you. Baku says, "What's up?" And then Oak says, 50 stream streak, though. Ooh. Did we ever figure out if there was like an equivalent to subscription babies, but for streams? I don't know what that would be. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat really quick. Bright and early was Taco saying, "Me and Baku have been on a call all day." And then Baku says, "What's up? Oh, I'm so excited for the stream." Baku, is today your birthday? Wasn't it? Was it you last time was saying that your birthday is on opposite day? I think Extemporaneous was saying today's opposite day. Or are there multiple opposite days? But welcome, Taco and Baku. Dermo says, "Hi all." Baku says, "What's up, Dermo?" Baku says, Taco says, "What's up?" But they're playing Ace Attorney, so they can't really chat right now. Do you know what case Taco is on? Dermo says, "I always want to say Scott here after, even though that's not my name. I have been conditioned." Well, who doesn't want to introduce yourself as Scott every now and then? And Dermo says, "Cool, what AA game? I'm playing Metaphor myself." Metaphor is a very unusual Ace Attorney game, I think. Okay, I am actually tempted on two things. First of all, I'm very tempted on something. I saw on my Twitter feed this Japanese artist who has like it's either an art book or a fan comic or something like that of Metaphor. But it's like released in Japan, but you can like order it for worldwide shipping. I don't know how much shipping is, but like I'm tempted, but it's like $13 plus shipping. And I don't know if that's worth it, but it has really cute pictures of Protag and Gallica. And the other thing, you guys have been having issues with TikTok today also. I tried to upload today's video and it's like not going live. It's like caught in, like I deleted at one point because it was like saying, "Oh, it goes against community guidelines." But then I saw, no, it's just like I re-uploaded again. I thought it was because I mentioned the word genocide in it. Reference to Genocide Route from Undertale and Deltarune. But yeah, I'm having issues with it. But I hope y'all are doing good. Back over on Twitch, Queen Katie says, "Howdy." Made a poll in spoiler chat just now. The poll is guessing which choice you might guess is the unstreamable route choice, lol. Oh, guessing which I think is unstreamable. I hope it'll be obvious. So for those who weren't here, Queen Katie has said that on day 15, which is where we are in the game. In fact, I'll go ahead and start loading it up. That's where we are in the game, that I have to make some choice today, because we're in the second round, so you make choices, and that depending on the choice, you could go to a not safe for stream route. I don't know how bad it could be. Like, how bad is the not safe for stream? Is it like in Danganronpa when you get like the man's nut and spy on the girls in the bath? And it's like they're bathing, but like also everything is technically covered with like suds and soap, so it's like it's lewd, but it's not R-rated. So I don't know. But I hope it's obvious. I hope it'll be something like, what should we do? Fight the invaders or everybody get naked and start doing it on the lawn? Because then I think I'll be able to figure it out. Neon says, hello, how you doing, Neon? And Oak says, oh, Logan, did you see the Willy animation? I forgot. Last night after the stream, I made like one comment on Discord and then went to sleep. And then today, I've just been yapping Transformers with Vera. Thank you, kid. I need to check this out. Thank you, Oak. Thank you for the reminder. I want to see it. I want to check it out. Okay, so let's load up the game where we left off last time. But how is everybody? I hope everybody's keeping warm this weekend. I know it's been cold out for a lot of places. I hope you're staying warm and toasty. Okay, so where we left off last time, stuff's been happening. It just stuff happens. But the invaders have invaded. They're attacking, and so I don't know if maybe after this will be the choice. Maybe it'll be during the battle. I don't know. But we're going right into combat. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really even remember what was really happening with the storyline. It's just, there's drama, people are mad at each other. I apparently betrayed Karawa's trust because I told the truth like a good boy. And now Kurara and Karawa don't like each other anymore, and it's sad. But we gotta go to the war room. But first we gotta stop and say hi to Gaku and Kyoshika outside. And yeah, we'll head on down. Over on Twitch, Baku says, well, Taco made a mean hand gesture at me while we were on call. And I have parental controls, I don't know why, and asked if I still wanted to be on call. Wait, it was able to detect it? Did Taco flip you off? The call can, like, sense that?
Sheesh, why they gotta attack so early? I haven't even had breakfast yet.
I know it's mean to attack on an empty stomach. Breakfast can wait. Come on, let's go to the war room.
I know. Sheesh. At least let me complain a little. I like complaining. It's my hobby. It's the one thing I am good at.
Oh yeah, and Kyoshika. You see, Dermo, we're getting Kyoshika content for you right at the start. The emissaries of evil appear once more to threaten our future. My blade will become justice itself and strike them down. I am so ready. Pew! All right, anybody else on the way down to the war room we can talk to? I mean, I guess we can, once again, go say hi to we can't go to the courtyard to say hi to Ato. Okay, I guess we just gotta teleport straight down to the war room. Let's do this fight. You guys are gonna watch me struggle for an hour and a half with combat I'm still not good at, and then maybe things will happen. Oh dear, this is awful, unquestionably terrible, positively disastrous. Oh, hang on, a pin message just appeared on Twitch, written by Queen Katie, pinned by Vero. You're here, Vero. Saying, please pin, it's after the battle, but I have faith in you though. Okay, so maybe after the battle we can create a poll and say like, which decision do you think Logan will take? I don't know. That was a YouTube chime. I'm a pancake, just subscribed. Thank you, I'm a pancake. Is that a reference to anything in particular? Is that a Persona reference, like a catchy reference? But welcome. I don't know if you are in the chat right now or if you were just watching one of the shorts, because I'm already behind in the chat on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you are in the chat, let me give you the quick rundown of the channel before we get into this combat here. Hi, my name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this game, the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. We're doing our second route of it. And The Walking Dead, the Telltale series. However, we probably only got about 2 or 3 more streams of that before we'll be finishing it. We're probably going to do Dispatch next. Other game series we've played include Danganronpa, Ace Attorney, Persona, Deltarune, Omori. I guess Deltarune and Omori aren't game series. But yeah, and I read every comment in chat. I'm always behind. I'm already behind. So if you've written something in chat, I will get to it. I promise. It just may be a little while. I'm sorry, but I appreciate it. Also, for the record, pancakes are one of my favorite foods, so you got a good username in my book. Let's actually play a little bit here, and then I will read some more chat, maybe once we get out into the combat. Positively disastrous. Quit your whining! We're supposed to be setting an example here! What's the matter? How bad is it? Tiff!
Hey Logan. Hey chat. Depending on how far you get today, I may have to leave early. I'm only on day 17 or 18, and so far we've made the same choices on this second run.
Really?
So I don't want any influence on my personal run. Let's hope this takes 3 hours.
Well, Tiff, I hope you're able to stay. Well, maybe I'll make a different choice than you on this next choice. We shall see. But it's totally understandable if you have to leave for spoilers. But it's so good to see you. Thank you for the 10 bits. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? I hope it's going well. Thank you, Tiff. And yeah, I guess I could feel better about my decisions if you've made the same ones as me so far. I feel like I regret some of my choices. I already accidentally got Darumi killed, but we've only lost like one student. Last time we lost Surei and Nigo and Hiruko and Ima and Nozomi, and we lost and Moko. That's like 6 characters. We only lost 1, so like the numbers are on our side. See for yourself up there in the monitor. I did as Surei said and checked the live feed of the battlefield. Oh, is it going to be the Supreme Commander out there again?
There's 2 commanders?
That's more than 1.
Is it like that one from before that could split herself in 2?
I wish that I'd paid more attention to what their masks looked like in the first round so I could remember like which bosses these are if we fought them already or not.
I don't think so. These are very obviously 2 separate beings. Or am I wrong, Mr. Sumino?
No, they're different commanders, all right.
We gotta fight 2 at once? That's so unfair!
Well, hopefully, as long as we don't have to kill them at the same time like we did with the 3, it will be okay. Maybe. There are a lot more regular invaders than usual as well. Oh dear, what do we do? What do we do? Grow a spine, you blubbering jellyfish! Have you not seen this happen before, Takumi? No, out of all 12 commanders, none of them ever fought as a team before. They're changing their strategies. Veshness has probably told them everything by now. There's nothing we can do about that. We just have to protect the school like we always have. How's that whipping coming, Sirei? We're close to finishing, but not close enough. I don't think you'll be able to use it this time. That's fine. We should probably only use it as a last resort anyway. Don't worry, we can do this. We can handle anything they throw at us if we work together. See, like power friendship. Eito used to say that before he murdered a baby. But don't listen to when the baby murderer says it. Listen to me, I who have not murdered a baby. That might be easier said than done. Oh, she's still mad at Nozomi?
Oh.
Seriously, even now? Girls, am I right? I say to chat, who is like mostly girls, I think. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat. Quickie says, howdy. Oh, no, I already read that. I read that. Where did I leave off? Oh, there we go. Baku. No, I already read that. I gotta scroll a little bit. Oak says, it's not very good because I literally made it under an hour last stream, but it was fun. I still am impressed with any animation. I love animation. I can't wait to see it, Oak. Vera said, Springer, you mean Fumbler? Oh. Actually, I almost thought you said something else, which would have been a spoiler for something you haven't gotten to in more than meets the eye yet. Oak says, Vero, goat. Vera says, hi, friends. Mimo Mickey says, hello, good to see you, Mimo Mickey. Quigita says, I'm in a light novel hyperfixation, so I pick light novel. Plus, sometimes it's fun seeing the origin before they put it into a manga or anime. Vera said, I got stomach cramps today, but nothing like Logan's healing voice. Yeah, my healing voice. I'll help your stomach cramps. Ah! Actually, I hope you get feeling better, Vero. I'm sorry. Let me take a look over at the YouTube chat. Baku says she's on the last case of the first Phoenix Wright game. Are we talking like the main story or like the DLC case? Is it the DL6 incident or is it Rise from the Ashes? Derma says 1-5 because that's a long one. Has some cool moments though, and introduces Emma. Baku says, yeah, I enjoyed this when I played. Joshua says hi. How you doing, Joshua? It's been a few streams. How are ya? Derma says hi, Joshua. Derma says manga, it's nice in between of light novels and anime. Logan, you'll have a choice to make, and it may very well turn YouTube chat against you, at least 2 of us. This has me nervous. I'll read some more of the chat in a minute, but I should probably get into the combat. They'll be here any minute. Everyone, take your positions. Right, let's get in the ring.
Insolent reprobates. Suckling on the lifeblood of the human world.
Why did they voice that line? Did they just really want the voice actress to say suckling?
Repulsive monsters from the beyond. Kiyoshika Magadori and the holy Jumanji sword shall exercise you.
Yay! Never change, Kiyoshika. No! Sorry, I thought I heard a clip playing in the background for a second. I don't know why. Yay. Stock footage. I guess I can skip this. There's always a skip button. But you know, it's nice to breathe for a second. Not the Protect can. He's underwater. Oh, we got so many characters. We can barely fit them all on screen. It's like those shots in Danganronpa where they show everybody, and then as characters die, they like black out their pictures. Maybe that's why they killed Darumi, because there just wasn't enough room for this many characters. Like, if Moko's coming, we got to get rid of somebody. Can't have the full team for any of these fights. Let's see, Quigita says, 45 streak. That's only 5 away from Oaks. Oaks says, Logan, you have to outsource your healing voice to hospitals. I'm gonna be honest, like, ever since last year, when I caught on Thanksgiving, I caught COVID for the first time, and then over the course of the next several months, I got sick 3 more times, all in the throat and chest, and my voice has never felt 100% since then. I suspect maybe I should, like, see a doctor about it or something, because, like, I worry if I might have damaged my nodes? Do you have nodes in your throat? Huh?
All troops stand ready. Let the battle commence.
Okay, sir.
Looks like there's a lot of them again this time, but no commanders yet.
They planning on just watching from their VIP seats or something?
No, this is just how they do it, Takemaru. This is how the waves usually work.
Let's drag them from their luxury boxes. Kill them all.
Yay! Annihilate all enemies. How many waves we got for this fight? It's probably gonna be like only 2. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Okay, so once again, we got Shoma.
Don't expect
he's
much
probably gonna
from
want to start
me.
with his aggression signal if we have him head down and do that. Crap, that's not gonna be able to get many of the big guys there. It'll be able to draw the aggro from all them over on that side, but we got a lot of these folks to deal with.
I've got
I don't think
this.
we can really reach any of them from here, though. Darn it. We might just have to let them kind of come to us on that side. Over here, though, he's got some good range.
Let's give it to him.
If we do an eat this, if we do 2 in a row here. Oh, we do 2 there. We do 1 there, and then 1 there, and then another 1 there. We can get like 3 full turns, wipe out all of these guys, and not lose any AP. So that's pretty good. I'm sure that'll do something to kind of charge up our voltage as well. Let's come back to this one. I want to check this side, because we have been buffing up Tsubasa pretty dang good. Okay, and once again, Moko, or Kako, excuse me, is not lined up with anybody. But if we buff her up with a potion, she ought to be able to go
Ready when you are.
Deadlights right here. 1, 2, 1, 2, and just kind of like slowly wipe out everybody. Yeah, okay, so yeah, let's start doing some of these things. Let's start, first of all, with Shoma.
I can do this much.
Do your aggression signal right over here. Draw on as many of these guys as you can. Wait, hang on. Go over here. Let's choosing which final grape. Let's do the one right here, just because that'll make sure that we're getting everybody on this side, so we don't have to worry about anybody else. So, because it's the same number of invaders.
I'll get in barrels for once.
Let's start immediately.
I'm good whenever.
Yeah, giving you your attack potion.
Just a quick drop out.
And just have you, like,
Leave it to
wipe
me.
the crap out of everybody over here. And, oh, that's right, we're already up to 3. So if we could get voltage up, I didn't even really need to give her an attack potion that time. That was kind of a waste, but oh well. It's still nice that she can do things. And let's just start laying in these guys and getting some AP built up.
Ready when you are.
1 more deadlight on that guy.
Hi-ya! Let's keep it up. Leave it to me.
And, oh wait, yeah.
Locked and loaded.
Deadlights again. We'll do 2 here, and that'll give us our 2 AP right back.
Leave it to me.
Dermo, is this what you were talking about Tsubasa just being an absolute
We did it.
machine, an absolute menace, murdering everything in her wake?
I'm good whenever.
Because now if we do a deadlights down over here, we can get 2 more AP.
Let's roll. Let's keep it up.
And we're already over 100 voltage. We'll come back and finish these guys off in a minute, but let's take a look at where else we can go here. This is going to be an issue, I think. Where's Gaku? What would you be able to do? Because now we're over 100 voltage. If we head over here... darn it, that's still not going to do a whole heck of a lot. Although if he does 2 attacks, we'll be able to get one of those guys dead completely. Okay, let's have Tsubasa finish off one of these other... yeah. Although if we use her... No, let's not do that, because we can use Gaku's over here. Because we'll be able to use the voltage meter to give her a boost and kill that one guy in 1 hit. So, let's do some of these things we were talking about here with the eat this, because we stand right here. We're getting 1 immediately. 1 AP.
Knocked it out of the park. Rev it up.
And then do another eat this, but point this direction. We'll get another AP.
Oh yeah.
And then we're going to do another eat this. We're going to step forward 1, and so we get both these guys.
Knocked it
Yeah,
out of the
all
park.
right. I'm feeling good about our decisions.
Let's freaking go!
Now let's use your crazy shot while we're boosted. And if we do 2 of them here, we'll be able to regain one of these AP right back. It's going to get the shield up, but oh
Let me
well.
handle it.
Crazy shot, but if we... Because we're not going to be able to deal with the shields anyway. Let's get this and get one of the grapes killed.
Let him loose! Did you see that?
Or I guess I could have stepped back the other way and done... Ah, well, it is too late. Too late. What's done is done. Let's have Tsubasa do your attack boost.
Keep it coming.
And I will read some chat soon. Sorry I've been away from so long. I'm playing the game.
Ready when
It's
you
not.
are.
This is new for me as well. I should not play games. And
We did it.
okay, so we're at 4 AP. There's still 2 guys there. We can get them at our leisure. These ones, I think for the most part, we're gonna need to wait for them to advance because we're just like too far away to really do anything.
Just ring that bell.
Yeah, just ring that bell. Is everybody here? Yeah, we need to start laying into these guys up on this side of things. So if you do your cranial fracture, no, that's not going to reach anywhere. What about intestinal
Let's get started.
laceration? That only does 1, though. What if you
Leave it to me.
do a bolstering bullet on Hiruko?
I've got your back.
And that'll give her more range to head.
Time to move.
Now she can do her cranial fracture. Head over here, get this guy.
Out of my way.
And that gives us a free AP.
Satisfied. Time for battle.
Do another cranial fracture right here.
Die. Broken so soon. My turn.
I'm gonna do an intestinal laceration. Can't quite do it far enough from there. Let's see what else we have. Can we have
Let's
you
get to the killing.
do your twisted whip? Oh, that's not gonna do a whole heck of a lot of damage there. We have 3 AP remaining.
I can't wait.
Yeah, let's do it. We need to start doing some damage to that guy. And this will move us forward anyway. Otherwise, they're gonna all gang up on Hiruko. And... Alright, where are we at? I guess we can have her wipe out those 2 just so they're gone. Because like I said, we're gonna wait on these guys, let them kind of move forward. Unless, Kyoshka, can you do
Arms.
your Holy Jumanji Slash? That's not gonna do... Well, that's okay, that'll do some good to him. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Nyan Nyan! And can you do another one? Will that kill it off? That'll kill it. And we'll get another AP. So we only got the one little grapes.
Apologies.
So I feel like we should do some more over here then. Could you do
I'm good
another
to go.
twisted whip if we step forward? That's not going to get any more. Maybe we should just have
Time
her
for
do an
battle.
intestinal laceration. And just make sure that we kill at least a couple more people here. Well, not people. Can we do that? Like that? No, okay. Just to limit the number that'll be swarming and attacking her.
Take this.
And that should wind it down for this turn. Yes, end the turn. And I should read some chat. Although I gotta pay attention to what they're doing. Oh, they're just running right past us. These guys are so impatient. Pop. But it doesn't matter, we got Kurara. She can heal up our things that need healing. Pop. Let's see. Over on Twitch, Vera says, I ate eggs and my poor sensitive stomach. I have the Longa insurance. So I help stomach aches that have eggs. Quickita says, pat, dang it, now I'm considering cooking fajitas. Vera says, did you guys know today is the 2 years anniversary of the Apollo Justice trilogy? It's Time is not real. Is it for seriously 2 years? Vera said, get the munchies. Quiggin says, oh, Logan. Oak says, for what I know, it's bad and it's not obvious. Quiggin said, this spoiler clip I'll have will be so delicious once I show you after the choice. Tiff says, it's yeah. Vera says, Tiff. Baku says, I bought Needy Streamer Overload and I like to spam her with love forever stickers. Aw, and Tiff says, Vero. And then Quiggin with a pin message earlier and Baku says, Femboy Ato. Over on YouTube, let's see. Dermo says, I got the unstreamable route first, and boy, was it interesting. Now I'm like curious as to what it is, like how, like seriously, how bad is it without spoiling anything? Is it the type of thing that I should try and experience off stream to just see what it is? Because like, obviously, like I said, it's not going to be like explicitly R-rated or anything, right? Dermo says, it's not just that it's lewd. It's man's nut type stuff. It's very dark and effed up. Ironically, Darumi, who's dead during, would have loved it. Maybe it's for the best, though. Prim says, yo, 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 says Lifeblood. Hollow Knight, how you doing, Prim? I do one of these days on my own time. Need to go back and finish playing Hollow Knight. At least I'm caught up on YouTube chat, so that's good. Okay, so where are we at with everybody here? Still just the one little lone dude there. It's like, I'm too scared to do anything. Okay, so now we should be able to kill some things here, because we's a bit closer now.
I'll do what little
Aggression
I can.
signal will be able to get all these guys, so we don't gotta worry about them then. So, if we have you go with an impact stab way over here,
Logan, today was my birthday. I turned insert train noise.
Insert train noise? Which train noise? Choo choo, that type of thing. Okay, so because look at the number of bits. I can't say the number of bits you gave me, but thank you very much for the few bits shy of 70 bits. Thank you, Baku. That's what I was asking earlier, because you'd said it was an opposite day, and Extempore said today's opposite day. So we gotta sing happy birthday to Baku. Should we do normal birthday, or should it be like bizarro birthday, because opposite day? We'll just do normal birthday. But everybody, we gotta sing happy birthday to Baku. Okay, so everybody, both on Twitch and YouTube, come on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Baku. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Baku. Did you do some fun stuff? Did you have a good birthday? I hope it was good. Let's see, if we head over here and if we do 2 or 3 in a row impact stabs on this thing, I think we ought to be able to kill it. And then we'll get an AP from that. And if we do it from here, then we'd immediately be able to do... Wait, no, that because he's got armor up. But yeah, the top priority is killing this thing here. So let's
got this.
Go ahead and do it. Let's do an impact stab on this dude. Yeah! And then just do another impact stab onto this dude. And then one more, and this will give us the AP back. So that used up 2 AP net because we regained 1 of the 3. Oh, but now we're back over on voltage here. So once again, don't gotta worry about that. There's only 1 little dude there. Over on this side, there is nobody left because the last grape exploded. So it's mainly top and bottom that we gotta worry about. So, Hiroko ought to be able to cranial fracture this dude and kill him instantly. But we might be better off using our cranial fractures on this guy. 2 hits and that'll kill him completely. Yes. I think we should do that. Yes. Cranial fracture. Pachow. And then one more. Cranial fracture, and then we'll get an AP back.
How's this?
We'll still be at 3.
How unsatisfying.
Then, if we have you do another... what heals fatigue? Of like stun. We probably... I guess we can heal her. We don't really need to. How you doing, Yugamu?
Time for me to move.
You want to twisted whip some crap? Can you twisted whip these ones? Okay, I might as well do that. But before we do that, I just want to double check down the bottom and see what else we can do here with our 3 AP, because we do got to make sure that we remember to do aggression signal.
Maybe this will be something.
Yay! Actually, I guess, you know, we're approaching the end of the wave. We can start doing some final attacks here. Like, what is your cruel death lament? That's the range isn't that good.
Killing.
Twisted atrocity. Not really worth it.
I'm good to go.
Let's just have you heal her fatigue. That'll do some healing in general. Yeah.
All good.
I owe you one.
Then you can go ahead and do
Ready
your
whenever.
cranial fracture right over here. And they'll give us another AP right back.
Chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
And how we doing down here?
Say when.
Side slash. No, that won't even be enough to get through his armor, so it's probably not worth doing. Let's just have our final step being you do a dash over here to do some healing. And then we'll call that an end of our turn. Done. And I'll read some more in the chat. Baku says, is it? Oh crap, reinforcements! And that one little lone grape. Oh. Oh, 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 pop. Yeah, Baku was saying, has anyone played The Last of Us? If so, can you tell me it's worth it? I'm considering getting it. I'm not sure if I should. I have not. I've heard good things, of course. I think like most people have. I feel like I want to get like the original version of The Last of Us. I don't like, because there's the remake, but I kind of want to. Also, I think The Last of Us has sections that take place in Salt Lake City, Utah, I believe, something like that. Let's see. If you head over here and do an eat this right over here, you'll be able to use up 2 and then regain 2. So it's basically some free kills. So let's do that. And then do another
Rev it up!
eat this onto those 2. Take us right back up to 6.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, doing good, doing good. Still got a lot of things here to deal
Now
with.
then, to business.
I mean, if we use part of our voltage to boost her up, she'd be able to go to there, kill those guys. Everything's just so spread out. The reinforcements, I guess, are just gonna keep coming in.
I'm good whenever.
Deadlights. Did we never end up boosting her hemoanima?
Ready when
No, we
you are.
did. Huh. I thought she was able to do 4 damage now. I guess not. Okay. Let's figure out what the heck we're doing.
My turn.
Side slash. Do it right there. And get a free AP.
Take that. Got it. Say when.
And impact stab. Might as well use a boosted
when you
hemo anima
are.
to give you an attack
Not
boost.
bad.
So we can kill this guy in 1 hit.
Good to go.
Let's do an impact stab on bro. There we are.
All right.
You
Try not to
Can you do
don't
your-
expect much from me.
Avenge Buster. We'll come back to you, bro. How we doing over here? Everybody's good? We could have
Let
Kyoshka
us
finish these
begin.
2 up, probably. Wait, no, what? Jumanji slash, are they... Oh, crap, they're spaced out wrong. So I can only get one of them. Darn you, Jumanji sword! What about you,
I'll
Gaku?
show you what's up.
Your crazy shot could get both of them. And so that'll clear this area.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then we need to start really wiping out dudes. There are too many dudes.
Time for battle.
Cruel Death's Lament. Can we get... Everything is just spaced wrong. No, not worth it then.
All right.
You're gonna do
Let's
your,
get
give
Ready
you
whenever.
a attack boost.
I'm all worked up now. Time for battle.
And you're gonna do your this thing, do 2 hits here, and then we'll get our AP back up.
My turn.
And might as well move over 1 in this direction just to get closer to the other
Out
guys.
of my way.
Okay, back up to 5. I know my head is, my gargantuan noggin is covering up the AP.
can't wait.
So you guys gotta trust me. Everything wasn't so spaced out. But let's, I wanna kill these guys, but
Locked and loaded.
deadlights. Yeah, do these right here.
Let's roll.
And then 1 more. Kill that guy.
Out of the way. Let's keep it up.
Okay, she can finish wiping out this area again. Oh no, there's still that little grape down there. Darn it.
My best
have you do another
won't be
Grecian
much.
signal.
I'll get in barely for once.
And can you do something here? Can you be useful? Are you useful? I don't know. I think he's got 6. Yep, you know, why not? We need to start hitting things. And Again, I will read some more of the chat. I'm just having to pay attention. Yeah, we wiped out everything here. Let's have you, you do a twisted whip on these guys.
Stinks, doesn't it?
And, yeah, we'll have Tsubasa kill these last two here. And just hope that reinforcements don't come on this side. And then we'll be done. And then read some more. Quigita says, you have to make choices that last through the game, but unlike Walking Dead, at least you don't have death counters. Lol. Quigita says, oh wait, never mind, I'm dumb. Tiff says, I've had to work all weekend, and with the weather, I hope I don't have to go in tomorrow. I've been good besides that. I'm sorry it has been super cold. I do have to go to work tomorrow, but at least it was gonna be normal for me. Quigita says, I misread the game you wrote. Quigita says to Baku, ignore what I said, you definitely have death counters in the game. I just thought you said Life is Strange. You know, that's to be fair. I used to get those two mixed up a lot. Quigita said, but Life is Strange is still a good rec, though anyway. Baku says, I'm also considering getting that too. Taku is rolling on the floor saying this case took so long. She finally got the not guilty verdict. And there was Vero instituting the slow-mo. Thank you, Vero, and thank you for the lurk. Over on YouTube, Derma with a message retracted. Prim says, Thomas the Train, rawr. Okay, I have a friend, I didn't realize that like Thomas the Train like has like a big adult fan base. I have a friend that I found out this about like a couple of years ago. Prim says, oh wait, your happy B-day. And Derma says, I quite enjoyed it, but I like psychological horror and messed up situations. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Also, toxic yaoi, and I mean toxic. Wait, hang on. Chat is trying to lure me away from toxic yaoi? Well, I guess it's because chat loves toxic Yuri, huh? Chat was so upset that we didn't have Yuri in The Walking Dead recently. Everyone's like, where's the Yuri? Okay, yeah, we gotta, like, kill these things before reinforcements keep bursting in. But they're just so spread out. And we're gonna have to do some healing on that thing, aren't we? Player turn. Oh my gosh. Again, everything is just way too spread out. Do the reinforcements just keep coming indefinitely? What's your, time to ring that bell. What's your thing, all right. And I'd give it an AP. You'd be tired. You'd be so tuckered out afterward. I just want to kill these things. Can you?
2 arms!
Can Jumanji / get these two in once? Okay, but then again, also so can Takemaru's. How we doing on this side? See, they're so freaking spread out. I've got to expend so much AP just to kill all these things. Erg! Okay.
Don't expect much from me.
If we have you step back and use your event. Oh yeah, check out your Avenge Buster. Hang on. Yes, Avenge Buster.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, he can't sidestep to do it. Oh, it's because those little things are there. In that case, maybe you should do your Ultra Mocha Bomber. Do it right there. That'll kill some of these guys and give us another AP. And because we're using our voltage thing, it's not going to expend any AP either, so we're going to get an extra one.
Here's what you all came to see!
Yeah, we're checking out your guns and I don't know.
I'm gassed out!
So now, could you step? Oh, yeah. And then that would get us 2 AP. Wipe out all these guys except for one little grape there. And then we still have 3 grapes to deal with. 7 AP. Still everything's so freaking spread out.
I'm good to go.
Twisted whip. See, like, nothing can... This is the worst. And they're just gonna keep getting reinforcements, aren't they? Do they just keep coming indefinitely?
Locked and loaded!
Well, let's just start killing things.
How's this?
And then back over here. You are gonna use, use your special attack.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Use your Avenge Buster against all these and get 2 free AP.
I'll defend all of you!
Yay! Defending all of us! Yay, murder!
I actually did it!
Let's have you head over here.
Let's give it to him.
Doing out of my way. Kill these 2. Okay, oh my gosh. Nozomi, I wish you could do violence.
I can't wait.
What about this? We do Sacrificial Viper. No, that still doesn't reach. That's still too wide. My gosh. Maybe I should save these AP for the next turn and once again let these guys just swarm a bit. I will do one thing of healing.
My turn at last.
On this. And then, yeah, let them get a bit closer and save these all these AP for the next turn. And hope that'll be enough to wipe out everybody. Taco says, what's up? Finished first Ace Attorney game. So how did you like it? You met Penny Nichols, my beloved Ace Attorney wife. Queen says, off stream is okay, but on stream would be wild. A lot of your funny censor that you use sometime. Oak says, it's not like it's gonna be literally R-rated, right? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be, right? I think. Have people gotten in trouble for streaming stuff in this game? Is that a real thing that has happened to people? Please let me know. Please. Everything's still so weirdly spaced out.
Ready when you are.
And I can head over here and I guess kill these two. Get some voltage up. Hiya! And then I'm gonna have you do another healing of this.
Make way.
Dash right over here. Okay, maybe we've exhausted all of the reinforcements and whatnot.
Hauling ass!
So let's just try and kill off all these things. Okay, kill that last one. It's gone. We got 9 AP. How many do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 grapes.
Let's
But
get to the killing.
if we do stuff right here and then back here, then we can have Nozomi do a bolstering bullet or whatever to heal his fatigue.
Time for me to move.
Twisted Whip this way.
Stings, doesn't it?
And we could also have you just go ahead and do
Time to move.
Intestinal Laceration. Like that.
Die.
Okay, where are we at with AP? We got 6 remaining now. We got that one guy there. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yeah, if we just use 1 AP for each of the remaining guys, actually, can you do a Twisted Whip that direction? Oh yeah, so we don't even need to use Nozomi's thing. So that clears out there. We got 5 AP left. And voltage 102, that's good. Head back over here.
Leave it to me.
Use your dead lights. Kill that thing.
Let's roll.
Down to 4 AP. And there should be just 3 dudes over here. Right? Okay, but these 2 are fatigued though. So that is a problem.
Kneel before me.
Yeah, I forgot about fatigue.
Let's go.
It's an issue. But at least I can get these 2 like this.
Take this.
And then
Make way.
if I have her dash. Wait. Oh, because she's tired because she did healing. Ah, crap. Anything
Say
else you can do,
when.
buddy? Can we have you do it dash? Just like slowly dash this direction, like do 2 dashes. And then you can do an attack. I think that actually might work. Let's do 1 dash here. And because let me double check to make sure this is the last bad guy. Because I don't want to waste so much more AP if there are more. I think we might finally be done with this wave. This wave has taken much longer than it should have, considering the bad guys weren't all that difficult. It's just like their layout.
Let's do this.
Have you dash again, right over here. And now we should be close enough to do a side slash like that and just kill it. There! Done! I'm reading a couple more comments in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
easy.
Yeah, Moko.
These punks aren't even in my league.
Let's see, over on Twitch, Krista says, reminding y'all of my existence, I'm ready to bomb Logan with sound redeems. And then, happy birthday, Bakudeka Slime. Queen says, happy birthday, exclamation point. Krista says, happy birthday to you. Oak says, happy birthday. Taco says, I'm on call with her, so I can sing it to her and she can hear me. Baku says, well, I think Baku could hear me at least. Baku says, thanks, I called with Taco and 8 brownies. Oak said, just had a vision of Logan inhaling helium. Okay, you wanna know, so I've actually never done that before. I'm like paranoid that it's gonna cause me damage of some kind. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Dermo says, already read that. Prim says, I'm reading this one fanfic where it's Danganronpa with characters from different like media, and it's genuinely really wild. That's cool. I remember seeing like a fan comic that was taking a lot of like really smart killer characters and putting them together. Like you had Light from Death Note, you had Lelouch from Code Geass, if that's how you say it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It had, it's not a killer, but it had crap, what's the name from Dr. Stone, the main character with the hair that looks like an onion. I don't know why I'm spacing it, but it was interesting. Derma says it isn't R-rated, and maybe I should do it on stream. Well, we can always rewind to chapters. We'll see how we're feeling later. Sveta says, good evening, how you doing, Sveta? Prim says, because what do you mean? Luigi is the protagonist of the Killing Game with Hatsune Miku, Kasane Teto, Peter Griffin, Fluttershy, and Parappa the Rappa. Prim says also hello, Sveta, and Sveta says hello, and Dermo says, oh, Queen Katie on YouTube saying, Dermo, I feel like you would really like the yap session I just had on the spoiler chat server. Okay, I'm nervous, but it's gonna be after the full fight, so we got one more wave to do, then we're gonna see whatever this decision is. Once again, I hope it's obvious. I hope it's like, do you wanna have a wholesome day here, or do you guys wanna do swearing and violence and nudity?
Don't get comfy yet. We've still got the commanders to deal with.
Have no fear. With our powers combined,
We're Captain
we
Planet.
are sure to triumph.
Yeah, that too.
Isn't that right, Lady Nozomi?
Oh.
Seriously, you two? We're on a battlefield here. Isn't it about time you
two just like kiss and make up or something and let me watch and possibly record it for later perusal.
Quiet.
Huh?
One of the commanders is making a move.
Only one?
Now you face Valagarzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your
like his
war
voice.
is here.
Oh.
No matter what happens, I will never yield.
I will never yield. Get me pictures of Spider-Man.
Blood of my bond, release.
What was this guy's name again? I know he just said it, but I was paying enough attention. I was too distracted by his beautiful voice. Oh, we fought this guy before. I remember him being, was he the one that was really annoying? Yeah, yep, he had the big old gun and kept getting like the shield up, and we'd have to whittle it down, right? I think.
This guy is pretty strong.
I think it's the one that we fought at the pyramid, if I remember correctly. Am I remembering correctly?
Be careful. He'll try to break away and attack us from a distance. A ranged attacker. Got it.
Ain't no problem if we know what he's gonna do. We just gotta cut him off and power through.
Yeah.
What about the other commander? I don't think I see her any.
She's probably gonna like wait until we're dying or something, or like power up on his corpse like Veshnus did. Oh, here comes the other. Oh, is it the underground worm one?
An earthquake?
Is this the one that had Ima as its head?
No, not an earthquake. This is...
So it has the ability to like absorb us, yeah? Is it gonna absorb us again?
I am the paragon of salvation, Sam. I'm done letting you have your way with us. In the name of God Most Holy, I will purge you from this planet!
So gross. What is that thing?
It's a girl, Tsubasa. It's a girl. It's a girl. That's what girls mean when they ask, would you love me if I was a worm? That's the worm.
That's...
a worm.
That's the commander that absorbed Ima last time. Everyone, stay away from her!
Really? I merged with that?
It was awful, bro.
In your timeline, you used a poison that Yugamu created to defeat her, yes?
Oh crap, we should have done that in this timeline.
Oh, right. You said I harvested some commander DNA and then synthesized it in the biolab.
So that'll work this time too, right?
I didn't make any this time. How could I? I don't have any captive commanders to extract DNA from.
So what do we do?
This is
We won't
violence.
need the poison so long as none of us get absorbed. Keep your distance, Ant.
Crap, somebody's gonna get absorbed, right? Is that gonna be the decision? Somebody's gonna get absorbed? It's like, do we kill our friend in order to defeat the commander?
Wait! They're doing something weird.
Oh, okay, Kako, cover your eyes. You're not allowed to see what they're doing together. Huh? They're.
How long has hasn't been since we last fought together as one.
As one.
I can't wait to go wild again.
They're gonna.
Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quickly.
What the hell? What are they up to now?
They're doing a fusion dance, bro. Very swirly one.
We're not just fighting for ourselves anymore.
Well, you gotta be kidding me! Where did they go?
Underground? That's what worms do. Arr. Oh. You know what he reminds me of? Anybody here ever play Zelda Skyward Sword? The big, like, fuzzy monster thing that goes tromping around the big circle. You gotta, like, attack its feet.
Together? Did this happen before?
No. This is the first time I'm seeing it too.
Can we really beat that thing?
We can. We have to.
At least it's only one target.
The enemy is using teamwork, that's all. If we do the same, we can protect the school and keep humanity safe.
Yeah, what's gonna work? Teamwork. I learned this from a documentary called The Wonder Pets.
You're right. Let's do this.
Kurara, what about you? Oh, you're still adorable with your tomato head. Valagarshin. New enemy approaching. Oh, and it's got the holes around every side so it can move to the different parts of the battlefield. Well, great. I think if it goes to wherever Kaku's at. Whoa! Okay, I will read some chat. Give me just a second. It's got 85 hit points. Not great. Not great at all. It's probably more than we can do in one single turn, that's for sure. Okay, I gotta read some chat apparently. Baku says, but the other did have a family dinner and I got like $300 and he used it to buy manga and some games, the games being Needy Streamer Overload and Danganronpa. Excellent choices. I wish I had like $300. Nice. Crystal says, you can do it, Logan. Thank you very much, Crystal. And for posting the link tree and the schedule command. Oak says, you can do it, Logan. I'm just here so his ego doesn't get too high. Oh, you can't do it, Logan. I'm here so his ego doesn't get too high. Well, thank you, Oak. That is very important as well. Crystal says, laughing. Tiff says, you might be able to do this, Logan. Crystal says, punches Oak. Tiff says, I like playing the middle ground. Crystal says, oh gosh, holy. Oh, wait. What's going on? Oak says, by punching me, you only hurt yourself. Let me take a look over at YouTube. Derma says, Sveta, I fear you may not like what's coming up. Queen Katie, there's a spoiler chat server. Yeah, I think Queen Katie was the one who made it, right? Because originally it was like a chat group for them on Discord for all of them who wanted to talk about games that they've played that I haven't played. And now there's a full-on server, and you can get permission for games that you've played. So I'm on there, but I don't have permission to access the channels for any games that I haven't finished playing yet. So yeah. Let's see what we got here. So we're probably gonna have you do an aggression signal down here. This will take up most of these guys. And I guess we want to keep ranged attacks. You can do your Moko Dynamite, like from there. That's not gonna do a whole heck of a lot of damage. How we doing over here? Anything we can get our AP up with?
Let's do this.
I mean, if you do an eat this right here, and then, but if you step forward, you're not going to be able to get both those guys at once. Darn. Well, we got our voltage up already, so we could boost some people with get like attack boosts and things. That would probably be helpful. Can we have Tsubasa just clean house like she did before? Gather a whole bunch of crap. What do you got right now as your default? So at 3. So if we had you do a voltage boost right now, you'd be able to kill that thing in one hit. And then come around here, get another thing in one hit. So yeah, let's have you do that. Let's boost your Hemo Anima. Oh wait, no, not move again! No, I didn't mean to press the button! I forgot we already attack boosted her!
Ready when you are.
I wasted it. I'll still give you an attack potion though. And we got an extra AP, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's still like, I guess good, but I am still bad at this.
We did!
Yay.
Leave it to me.
And let's deadlight your way over here. And, yeah, get that.
How's this?
There.
Let's keep it up.
All right. Pretty good, yeah.
I'll do what little I can.
Aggression signal, right over here.
Oh! Sorry!
Okay, And we are going to need to do some damage to this guy, I suppose.
Let's go.
How are you doing with your side slash? It's still only 3. I don't know why we don't get our bonuses when we fight bosses. It sucks. Because, like, right now, if we do that right there... If we wait and get our voltage up with someone else from a different attack and... Wait, no, because you've already done your voltage boost, I think.
Say when.
And we could give you one of these attack potions.
Time to use it. Ready when you are.
And then if you do your side slash right here, that'll kill that guy and do some damage to the boss. So we gain an... it's like a free AP and doing some damage to the boss. Okay, that's good, that's good. It's an 81. Oh, we're doing over here. You come over here and do your crazy shot. If you do 2 of these in a row, you'll be able to kill that thing. Yeah, might as well. And I think what we're gonna need to do is that
Prepped and
just kind of save up to the point where that we can unleash a bunch of big voltage attacks on that boss.
Yes.
Hauling ass.
Oh, no, wait, no. We want to eat this.
Let her rip.
And if we let those 2 swarm, we might be able to get the 2 of them together in one hit next time. So let's do that. Yeah.
My turn.
I am smart. Cranial laceration. Okay. Not great, not great, not great. What can you do
Time
here?
for me to move.
Twisted whip. Ooh,
Time to move.
both of them would have to use 2 AP just to gain 1. Not great. Not ideal.
Ready when you
Might want to
are.
have you do your deadlights a couple more times here. And just get rid of that big guy. Yeah.
Let's roll.
Let's do that. We'll do one more then from a different angle, and we'll be able to
Taking the wheel.
finish that off like that. Oh, can't quite get it that way. Because the car can't get on that side. Well, darn it. Let's still finish it off. Get a free AP.
We did it.
And yeah, just focus on getting our voltage way up at this point. He's fatigued. Let's have you,
right.
do your
Let's get
intestinal
started.
laceration right here.
How's this?
And you'll do 2 of them.
My turn.
Unless you want to do a cranial on that guy. Let's do your intestinal laceration, but right here. Wipe out both of them.
Die. Broken so soon. Ready whenever.
Cranial fracture on the big Grizz. And then
Time
one more
for
on Big
battle.
Grizz. Might as well move over here so we can get a bit closer to those other guys.
How's this?
Okay, and then we still got 2 AP.
I'm good to go.
You can come over here, do your twisted whip right there. Wait, no, but we gotta boost you. We gotta boost you, bro. Let's boost your Hemo Animo with an attack boost.
Quite the
And I will get back to the chat soon. I hope I'm getting
Time
better
for me
at
to
this.
move.
I needed to find out one of these days from like Dermo if you're still embarrassed by me, or if you're slowly
can't
getting
wait.
proud of me, maybe, perhaps.
Experiment.
And then we should have one more AP after this.
Such a beautiful death.
Things are mostly cleared over here. Things are not super cleared here. I mean, we could just use our last AP to do some damage to the boss, I suppose. I think, yeah, that might be a good idea. Just do some boss damage. What's going to be the best thing
Good
to
to
do
go.
here? Impact stab in that direction. Take it down from 81 to 70. Yeah, impact stab. Right like that. And turn. All right, let's see how this... and it's going to go to a different side. Okay, that side. Crap, that's not as good. Ba-ba-ba!
I think I figured it out. For bears and to keep them out of your trash. Lock open time, no snacks overnight, rinse cans, and set pickup early. If you hear in proximity, it's probably not a bear. It might be LoganRobo's. Can you get a fact check on that?
I think that I had a hard time hearing all of that with the game audio, so I will read Rukov's TTS. But thank you, Rukov, for the 10 bits. Your TTS was, I think I figured it out. For bears and to keep them out of your trash, lock the bin tight, no snacks overnight, rinse cans, and set pick up early. If you hear comedy improv, it's probably not a bear. It might be Logan Robo. Can I get a fact check on that, boss? I think so. You also got to remember, I've been told this, that you should bury your urine so that bears don't come after you. That is very important as well. So do that. But thank you, Rukov. Thank you for the 10 bits. How are you doing? How is your weekend going? I hope you're staying nice and toasty and warm. Can we turn around? Wait, that guy, he backed up? That's not great.
Full throttle.
Okay, so we can, oh crap, he's deboosted. His attack is deboosted. That doesn't help anything.
Onward.
But if you do your Jumanji slash, and that'll kill that guy, but it won't do any damage to the boss.
Let me
What about you do your crazy shot? Oh, not far enough. What if you do your crazy shot right here? Yeah, all of our attacks are debuffed.
Let us begin.
Okay, so what if you do your Holy Jumanji slash? That's still not gonna hurt them. I mean, it's gonna like hurt them slightly. To do like 2 damage to the boss and that's it. And none to the grizzly. I mean, if we... And I suppose if we go here, we'll at the very least get a free AP. But darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, let's have you do your cranial fracture. We're gonna do it from this side just so we can get close to the other bad guys. Huh?
I'll chop you to
We haven't had real
pieces.
snow all
Nothing
winter,
so
and my
soon.
new apartment has the benefit of being on the top floor, so I am keeping toasty.
Nice! Nice. I mean, we did get like a little bit of snow down where I was, but it was just a thin blanket of it, and it melted pretty quick thereafter. I mean, I know the ski resorts probably hate it. It's probably not good for like farming and ranching and stuff, but I always appreciate a light snow winter. But thank you for the 10 bits, Rukov. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna have you stay here. And
Ready when you are.
I'm gonna do an impact stab on this guy here. Yeah, just do an impact stab. It'll get a shield. But then if we do another impact stab, that should be enough to kill it. We'll get another AP. We'll be at AP 4.
All right.
And voltage is up again. What if you do your special attack? Gatling Max. Still not enough to even kill that thing right there, huh? I don't like being debuffed and deboosted. And everybody's kind of hurting over here, too. Everybody's taking some damage. I mean, maybe we should do it anyway.
Leave it to me.
Jumanji slash. And that doesn't do any damage to the Grizz. I think the only reason it does damage to the boss is because there's nobody in its adjacent connecting squares.
2 arms.
Just wish there was some way to get up here. Oh, there we go. That'll get both that and the boss. That's what we need to do. It'll only do a little bit of damage to the boss, but at least it'll give us a free AP with doing some damage. So yes, because that'll take it from, because what's it at right now? 76. It'll only do 2 damage. Well, great. We are kind of weak, but that's okay.
I've got you.
Because we need to whittle it away. 74 still. Whew. Not great. How you doing over here, buddy? Sacrificial Viper. We can even like back up and hit this guy. Huh?
How about this?
Thin blanket is not real snow. The other problem we have is if the Great Salt Lake dries up, we will have to worry about the arsenic stored beneath the sand.
Yeah. And I've heard that there's problems with that, I guess. I just only think about my convenience with not having to drive in snow. Does that make me selfish? Yes. But is that a bad thing?
Bring it on.
Yes. But still. Could be worse. I guess, yeah, let's just kill some more stuff. And get our AP up even more. Those guys' aggression is already there. Let's have you do a little dash over here to do some more healing to this thing. Okay. And
prepped and ready.
What'll our crazy shot do here? That does nothing. Does nothing. Arg!
Let's give it to him.
And again, we can't get anything. Crap, this sucks. Let's save this last AP for the next round, I think, and just kind of see where we are at. So yes, end our turn. But thank you for the 10 bits, Ruka. Oh, back over here now. And, okay, where are we? I wish she'd go over to where Kaku is so she can start using her sniper. Oh, crap. We're getting hurt. We're getting hurt. I will read some comments in the chat. See, Oak says, by punching me, you only hurt yourself. Do you know how hard oak trees are? I probably shouldn't refer to myself as hard on second thought. Krista says, it ain't that hard. Tago says, I have ate a oak tree. Oak says, no, you haven't. I'm fine. Quickita says, knock, knock. I think I have a couple of oak ears in there. Tiff says, Minecraft proves they're not that hard. That's where you can, like, punch one until it's dead, right? I've done that before. Okay, you're almost dead, bro. I guess you might as well do your last resort attack, yeah? And that will wipe out both of them and give us 2 free AP. Not use up any voltage or anything. So that'd be good there. How are we all doing over here? You might need to do your special attack pretty soon. Just to, like, wipe out these guys. Except that one will still have 1 hit point left. Darn it! If we could boost him just a tiny bit more with an attack potion or something.
My best won't be much, but still.
Then we'd be able to get 3 AP right away. And yeah, so let's start doing some of these things. You are gonna die. Gaku's gonna die.
Serious trouble here.
Vero, avert your eyes. Your boy gonna die. And but he's gonna go out like a hero, like a real champ to get us 2 AP. Time to just splat Gaku. Yeah, that's a good lineup. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat as well. Oh, hang on, I gotta scroll up in the YouTube chat. Quickita says, yep, me and a few other chatters have a server just for gossiping behind Logan's back about spoilers, lol. Frown? I'm sorry, Vero, but he went out like a champion. He had the heart of a champion. And is that not to be celebrated, Vero? Is that not worth it? Okay, we are going to do a special attack over here. Let's see if this attack potion will affect the special attack so that we'll be able to just wipe out
if you can stand me.
All 3. It will! So we'll get 3 free AP from killing these guys. Let's just go ahead and do that. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. Derma says, Feta, I fear you may not like what... Oh, wait, I read that. Feta says, Dermo within some big eyes. Quiga says, if you want to Dermo, if you want to join, I could ask my fellow members if it's all right. There's even different channels for each game to avoid spoilers. Derma said, Queen Katie, that'd be nice. Fine if they're not okay with that, though. And Quiga says, awesome, I'll go ask if it'd be... I don't know if it'll be tonight, but yeah. I like seeing you guys, like, just being nice and friends with each other. Okay, what do we want to do? Ultra Moko Bomber. What'll that do to this guy? I'll take it down to 67. And that'd be just a free voltage hit.
Ready when you are.
Our impact stab, how much does that do? Right now it's at 74. If we go and do that, 74, so it's going to do 5 each time. Right now we have 12. 5 times 12 is 60. That would still leave 14 just unaccounted for. But that could take him down, like, quite a bit. So if you did your Ultra Moko Bomber on this thing, this will leave us somewhat undefended on this side. But it'll take down like 7. And 7 plus 60 is 67. Yeah. And then I think wherever he pops up next turn, we ought to be able to finish him off, right? Maybe, something like that. We also might be able to, for our last AP before that expires, just have Protag do his final attack, special attack, which would do like a ton of damage to Bro. So yeah, I think we might be able to have him this turn. Let's have you do your special attack, Ultra Moko Bomber.
Here's what you all came to
Yeah! And this is the second time we're using this attack today.
Take it home for me!
I will! I will take it all the way home and love it and cherish it tenderly. Let's just gonna start impact stabbing you, bro.
Say when.
Impact stab.
Let's do this.
Impact stab. Wait, hang on. Have I given him an attack potion?
Here we go.
I don't know if I have or not. Let's just do it anyway. We got one more of these.
This should do it.
See if this. I don't think these bonuses seem to work on bosses for some reason, but maybe it will. Oh, it is 6. I should have done that for the first one.
Let's go.
Impact stab.
Yeah.
Thank you for just staying still.
Here we go.
Worm, man, lady, lady, and a man who have merged together.
Let's do this.
In your worminess.
Let's go.
Impact stab.
Here we go.
Impact stab.
Yeah. Just soldiers. Keep it up and wipe them all out.
I know, you don't need to interrupt me, sir. I'm doing dandy on my own. 15. Is that enough to wipe it out all in one go? No, that would take it down to 3. So we gotta do one more impact stab and then we can do that. So let's do impact stab.
Yeah, go.
And then he's got 9. So yeah, special attack. As your blitz. And that ought to be able to kill it. Because otherwise if we do... Wait, no, he's got 9. We could just do 2 impact stabs, right? Impact stab, that takes down to 3. I just worry that something bad's gonna happen if I leave too many of us stunned here. I know it says 2 waves, but you never know.
Let's do this.
So let's do, one more impact stab and then it's dead. Yay! You win. Hooray. Battle result. I do feel like I've gotten better at this combat and fighting. It's probably still not good to watch, but I'm better at it. Let me read some more comments in the chat. Let's see. Oh, I gotta scroll. Taco says, not you, Oak, a different Oak, maybe your cousin. Oak says, fight me in Minecraft. And Tiff says, I haven't played Minecraft since they added horses, so no. Oak says, exactly. Quita said, Logan, it's like really toxic yaoi. It's probably with Protag and Ato. Tiff says, Thomas the Donkin, what does that mean? Sounds German. Quick with a timestamp. 38 minutes. Okay, so I'm less than 45 minutes behind. Quita said, somehow I was expecting to be shocked by the timestamp, thinking it was an hour and a half, but no. Huh? Oak says, Logan, ho ho ho. Logan, if he was Santa. Logan says, I'd quote, yay, murder. Quita says, I can say that when looking up the ESRB rating page for the game, I was shocked they included most of the things I would include for the rating summary, except for the very thing the route is known for. They still rated it as it should be rated, 17 plus. But sheesh, Oak says, also I've been rewatching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and I just got to the Magnet episode from part 3. Mariah really was just the ultimate Fujoshi. I always forget what that, I get that word confused with other ones. Is Fujoshi, is that like kind of the stay-at-home female fangirl thing? Oak says she got magic powers and immediately decided to use them to force 2 men to do things. Tiff said Ima and Kako this whole way just standing there. Oh, they did nothing, huh? Bone says, I don't think it's healthy to vomit blood like that. Welcome. Oh, and I see we got a clip. We'll check it out in a minute. But Queen Katie, how soon after this fight is this choice going to be? Are we going to see it very soon? Let me take a look over at YouTube chat. Derma says, really, it's the 100-line stuff, which is interesting. Queen said, yeah, we're going off about the game in his channel. Sveta says, it's the frog gun or pig gun, or those we fought those two commanders during the search for Ima arc. We thought the pig gun had him at the base, but the worm actually had him. Yeah, because it was at the base we fought the gun at the pyramid, right? Yeah. Sveta says, accidentally wrote those 2 times. Derma said, I was just about to say he looks like the imprisoned. Derma says, you thought Skyward Sword was absurd, having you fight them 3 times. I fought this jerk at least 10. Katie says, Dermo, send you an invite on Discord. Dermo says, your combat is much, much better. Pretty good, actually. Thank you, Dermo. Plays again. Says, evening, Logan. Hope you're keeping the warm this evening. I am. I hope you're keeping warm. I am probably going to make bad decisions this time. Hey guys, ready? In fact, before we reach this decision, because Oak did post a clip in the chat, let's check out this clip. For those who are lurking or who are new or who do not know the deal, if someone posts a clip into either chat on Twitch or on YouTube, we will load it up and we will watch it together to see what it is. This clip is from only 26 minutes ago, so that means I'm not super far behind. I'm just 26 minutes behind. Let's see what this clip is. This clip is titled, Logan deserves $500,000 for this?
Indomitability.
I like his voice.
Here.
Oh.
No matter what happens, I will never yield.
I will never yield. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. That is what I deserve the money for? I thought it was gonna be the worm joke that I did later, but thank you very much. I am glad that you enjoyed that. Okay, let me have a sip of water and let's get to whatever this decision is. All right, S rank.
Impossible! How can they be so strong?
Are you guys gonna take off your helmets so we can see if you're hot before we murder you?
Damn it. I'm not done yet. I refuse to yield.
Leaning on one another for support, the two commanders desperately struggled to get back on their feet. Aw, they're friends. In the end, even that was too much for them. Their legs gave out and they collapsed in the dirt once more. Okay, so when we learned anything from the last fight, we need to execute them quickly, because otherwise Veshness is going to show up and do the deed to them.
Valagarzo!
The more feminine looking of the two crawled over to her fallen comrade, reaching out to take his hand in hers.
I'm sorry, my darling. I couldn't protect you.
Do we have to murder them?
And here I made a vow to keep our family safe.
Wait, do they have kids?
I'm a liar and a fool.
Are we gonna make orphans?
Don't say that, my love. You're a hero. You fought valiantly for me. For everyone.
My only regret is that our little warrior will be left to fend for himself.
They do have a kid. We can understand them. They have a kid.
He'll be fine. Even if we're not there for him, he's strong. He is your son, after all.
I mean, if we kill them, we're kind of monsters, right? I mean, they're helpless right now. We can throw them in that cage, in the courtyard. They can do it in front of Ato all they want and make even more kids. Yeah, see, that grunt means he likes the sound of that. They have a baby? Where does the baby come from? My dearest brother has never told me.
Does anyone else feel like we're intruding on something?
Yes, and murdering them is probably gonna be even worse.
Are these two a couple?
No.
They even said they have a kid.
Invaders can have kids? I assumed World Death just kinda spawned them fully formed.
No, World Death spawns them by them having sex.
We still have to kill them.
No!
If we don't do it, then
they might make more children through the sex. Oh, hang on, we got a pin message over on Twitch. What's it say? A pin by Vera. Oh, it's a Streamlabs message. Lowro has endangered children 132 times as we start counting. We're not endangering the children. We're just making the child an orphan, which I don't think is endangering the child. It's awful, but I don't know if that counts as endangerment. I mean, unless like Invader Society just like eats their orphans, which is entirely possible. Huh? But then the worst happened. Something fell to earth with an impact that sent us all reeling. And when the dust cleared, it's gonna be Veshness. And Veshness is gonna to kill the two of them and absorb their power, right? Just like with the commander in the last one, yeah? And cause yes, we should shout to them, come with us, we'll save you. We'll let you have future babies and things. Yup! Oh, just right there. Oh, right into their hands? I guess that's a good way to get both of them. You suck, Veshness. They had a baby. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there's a third wave. There is a third wave. I was right to keep a hold of my voltage.
It's her! The Supreme Commander's here!
Okay, apparently it might be a while longer yet until the choice. I didn't know we were going to be doing more.
Absorb the parents and their kid because of you.
Well, we don't know if she's going to absorb the kid. Okay, if you get the powers of whoever you absorb, do you also get their weaknesses? Like if she absorbs their kid, how old is their kid? Maybe their kid's still in diapers. Is she going to have to like start wearing diapers? That'll be gross, except to diaper fetishists, but that's gross even like to just regular people. We need to stigmatize that. No offense to anyone out there who might be into that type of stuff, but it's gross. Yeah, thank you for the 10 bits, Vero. I think it's our responsibility, though. We have to come up with a name for their kid. What were their two names? Should it be like something based on their names?
Are we gonna have to fight her now?
I think so.
We've got no choice. Everyone, get ready.
Okay, yeah, we're going right into this. Kuya says, I think the guy's name is, oh, there we go, Valagarzo. He shares English VA with Ato, and the female one, Sanshin, shares VA with Nigo and Veshnis. Okay, because I knew she sounded familiar. So, Valagarzo and Zanshin. I know that they had a combined name. We got a...
Wonderful. I can feel the power growing up inside me.
I'll be back to chat in a minute, but I gotta focus on this.
I've only devoured 4 warriors, and I'm already so utterly powerful. Incredible.
Did she have those tentacles before? I can't remember. Okay, we got to annihilate the... Oh, but we're all in the same field, and there's no... Oh, but we don't have our voltage. Oh, thanks, game. Thank you so much. Okay, do we at least replenish... We do replenish our attack potions. So that's good. Well, she's our strongest, so we probably want to... If we give her an attack potion and just have her... like, run in with her cranial fracture a whole bunch of times. Wait, why is it only doing 1 damage? Oh, because she has like 5 armor. So okay, well this will at least get rid of the oh, that's okay. Just do some more. Another cranial fracture on her. We can always have Nozomi heal you, Hiroko. Okay, end your turn. Yeah.
Our attacks don't seem to be doing much.
We're just gonna have to keep at it. We need to defeat her at any cost.
I think the downside is because she has no minions, we can't get tons of AP and like just annihilate her. Player turn. Oh, our player turn already? Well, I guess you'd want to do another cranial fracture. Eliminate the shield. Oh crap! Yeah, you're dying. You are dying. I think we're gonna have to do some healing, but it only heals 3. That's gonna be a losing battle. Well, let's just do another. Let's just go all out here. Cranial fracture, and then maybe when Ouija gets really down low, she can do her final assault or something like that. Okay, yeah, next turn, final assault. 0 AP. And we'll just do that 1 by 1, slowly whittle down till we final assault her.
Did you just do something? Perfect time for a field test. I will test out my great might.
Okay. Wait, what are you doing? Whoa! Oh, what?
Useless parasite.
Everybody is dead except for, was it Protag and Nozomi?
No freaking way. She took him out like it was nothing.
I don't know, there were a couple people who didn't die. I think Nozomi was one of them.
Such power. She's like a demon from hell.
So is this after we've all been resurrected or what? She didn't even need to charge her attack. She's so much stronger than before. Absorbing Hemo Anima must power her up even more than it does us.
What do we do now? There's no way we can win this.
Don't give up, Tsubasa. We have to believe in ourselves.
Crap, is she gonna kill Karawa? As I said before, I'm pretty sure I'm on a route for one of the bad endings.
We're humanity's last line of defense. If we don't save the Earth, who will?
But she's so strong. The 13 of us just don't have enough firepower.
Maybe if we all attacked at once instead of taking turns.
Any ideas, Takumi? Huh? You got some kind of emergency last resort you ain't told us about?
Hurt her feelings? Last resort. That's a type of attack we have.
Siri, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, we're gonna see if his missiles are ready?
You want the undying flame bomb, right?
Oh, so it's gonna be fine. Is that gonna be the decision whether to use the bomb on her? And we got a pin message over on Twitch, written by Quigate, pinned by Chris said, please pin, don't worry, this is an unwinnable battle. I think it's scripted, then the choice happens. Okay, so the battle is over, clearly. But I thought I had a chance for a while. I had a fairly good strategy, I thought. But thank you very much for the pin message. Let me read some more comments in the chat, though. Bone says, oh my gosh, the Impriocianad. Nora says, I'm here. How you doing, Nora? Bone says, hey, I was making that reference. Nora says, holy lag? We still having lag? I thought we had resolved that. I should check. I bet every time that we lose a bunch of lurkers, it's probably right when we're having lag. Tiff says, I'm not getting any lag. Bone says, why is the boss giant Lovecraftian worm? These guys are little teddy bears. Taco says, Maya, come back. I started tweaking. Quickita said, captions and set the peppermint. Baku says, I can vouch for Taco on that. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Dermo says, hi, Blaziken. Blaziken said they fixed a downed tree limb on our power lines that killed the power, and immediately after they left, the whole entire tree fell and had to be removed to the power company. Thankfully, it's back up. The power or the tree? I'm sorry, Blaziken, but at least the power's back up. Dermo says, oh boy, here it comes. Blaziken said, we thankfully haven't had to light up with the kerosene heater. The kerosene gives me a migraine when we have to use it. Oh, because like the fumes and everything? Okay, so let's see. I think we got a big decision coming. Unless we're gonna have yet another scripted wave of a fight. But thank you all, let's check it out.
Finished or not, we need it now. Can you make it happen?
Technically, yes.
Technically, what does that mean?
The undying flames are all loaded in. There's enough to scorch the entire battlefield and everything in it.
Oh, but are we in the way? Is that the problem?
So what's the problem?
We haven't finished the detonator yet.
Well, can't you sub it out with something else?
Hey, this is a highly specialized piece of equipment. You can't just trigger a shell full of undying flames with a regular detonation. It needs hemoanima to get the chain reaction started.
Oh, crap. Are we gonna have to, like, have one of us use our hemoanima to set it off and, like, sacrifice one of us?
Hemoanima?
Hey! I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it sounds like you got something that can help us win this!
Because that was the whole thing, is that if you lose all your hemoanima, then the Revivomatic cannot bring you back, right?
What are you waiting for? Send that bomb over already!
But it's useless if we can't detonate it.
No, there is one way.
Crap.
Honorable Sire, sir. Surely you're not suggesting.
A dead kid. Yes, Nico, he's suggesting a dead kid.
We're all out of options. It's the only way to take her out.
What? What is it?
One of you will have to attack it with your hemoanima.
All right.
That will set off the bomb and engulf everything in undying flames. Even that Supreme Commander won't stand a chance.
But if one of us attacks something like that at close range...
Yup!
Right. You'll be blown to smithereens along with Veshnes.
What?
Well, we can use the Revivomatic to bring them back afterwards, right?
Not a... Well, oh, so wait, maybe it's just a hemoanima attack, so we don't drain our hemoanima. But maybe it's like if you're blown up to too small bits and the Revivomatic can't. It sounds like that's where we're going to, is somebody has to die, like, permanently.
I'm afraid not. An explosion of this magnitude will completely erase everything in its path. And without any corpse, there will be nothing for the Revivomatic to reconstruct.
We can't, like, scoop up a splatter of blood. How about this? How about this? Right before we attack, we cut off one of our fingers, like a pinky, like that, and we just hold on to it really tight, and then explosion. And we're like, oh, Revivomatic, there we go. And then we give it the pinky, and then it's like there's a person from the pinky, a pinky person.
Are you kidding me?
That's what it boils down to. If you want to use the bomb in its current state, you'll have to sacrifice one of your comrades.
So I guess the decision is going to be whether or not to do it. But like, if we don't do it, does Veshnes just kill us all? Maybe Veshnes takes us prisoner if we choose no?
Sacrifice. No, absolutely not. I won't do that.
If you don't, you'll all die. There's no other way to beat this opponent.
Oh, great.
You all understand that, don't you? This way, you can defeat the Supreme Commander by sacrificing just one life. It's the only way.
Just one life? Is this really the only way? Will at least give us a choice as to who? Can we send Ema? Can we have Ema blow up the bomb?
No, I can't. There has to be some other way.
I came back to save everyone, not watch them die again. I can't start sacrificing them now.
Believe me, I would do it myself if I could. But I don't have any hemoanima.
Could we lend you some? Like, give you one of our swords or something?
Then I'll do it.
No!
I want to help.
No!
That's not happening, Kitafuji. Your hemoanima is too weak to detonate the bomb.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
And before you say anything, you're not an option either, Samino.
Huh? Why not?
You're our leader. If we lose you, the team will fall apart. Not only that, your knowledge of the future makes you irreplaceable.
Except we've already changed the future too much.
So, that just leaves the three of us.
Oh, wait, hang on. Have we only been seeing a few people? It's like everybody, so we've seen Takemaru, and we saw Tsubasa. Who else have we seen? Are there only like a few of us not like currently temporarily dead?
That's right. You're the only ones who can protect the school and all of humanity.
I should have been paying attention to who was, like, specifically who was talking. Okay, so this isn't after the Revive-O-Matic brought us back. It's that there's only a few of us still standing with 1 hit point.
Yakushiji, Kawana, Magadori. It's got to be one of you.
Wait a minute! If we just think about this, I'm sure we can...
We don't have time for that. Believe me, I wouldn't suggest this if there were any other options. There's no getting out of it. This is the only way.
So it sounds like we're not going to have a choice whether or not to do it. We just have to choose who dies?
Then it seems...
Okay, Kyoshika's the other.
Steal our resolve.
So are we going to have to choose between Takemaru, Kyoshika, and Tsubasa?
Kyoshika.
Why are you saying Kyoshika? Everybody else has been saying Kyoshika all game. Takumi, however you want to say it.
I would rather use my life to vanquish our foe than die a meaningless death.
Okay, well, she seems like she wants to do it.
And
oh no,
I'm
crap,
not
she's scared.
or anything.
Oh no!
I'm simply trembling with anticipation.
Oh, she's just putting on a brave front. She doesn't want to do it.
We're all gonna die anyway otherwise. Might as well make this count for something.
Sorry, but I am scared. I don't want to die. There's still so much I want to do.
Okay, so can we all agree that Tsubasa shouldn't have to? She doesn't want to.
But
oh crap, she is okay with it.
The only way to save everyone. That's all there is to it, right?
No.
Kyoshika, Takemaru, Tsubasa.
Takumi, you pick which one of us does this. You're the leader after all.
Can't we take a vote or like play rock, paper, scissors? Veshna seems to be waiting very patiently for us.
What? But no excuses. We'll never decide this on our own. So just come on, man. Make your choice.
My choice? I have to do this again? I have to choose which one of my friends is going to die? Why? How did it come to this?
Sir Takumi, you should pick me.
But you were trembling a minute ago.
Huh? I am a warrior. I always knew I might die in battle someday. At least let my death have purpose. I'll detonate the bomb.
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself. We agreed that Takumi's the one who's gonna choose.
Chat, this really sucks. So this is it. I'm the one who has to make this impossible choice. Can we get a, I'm already like debating in my head who I should choose. Is Vero or Crystal here to do a quick, like maybe just a 2-minute poll of asking who chat thinks I will pick? In fact, I could just do that real quick. Because I don't know if we don't have very many people here right now. It's kind of sleepy at the moment. I think because if there was lag earlier, that might have done it. But who do you think Logan will pick? Takemaru, Kyoshika, Tsubasa. We will not allow additional voting. Let's do a quick little 2-minute poll. We don't have a whole lot of people over on Twitch, but those who are here, I'd love to hear who you think I'm gonna choose. Let me read a couple comments in the chat, though. Oak says, I'm so sleepy, I must go to bed now. Oh, but we just got to the important part. Said, thank you for the very streamable stream. Made me smile. Good night, Oak. Thank you for being here. Sleep well. Quita says, good night, Oak. Let's see, there's where Rukov came in. Crystal adds a quote from earlier. Bones says, that quote, does that make me selfish? Yes. Is that bad, though? Yes, but still. Crystal adds a quote. Wow, so I'm actually not that far behind. Nora says, I'm so sick of being poor. I want to go to the Takotori Drawn concert so badly. Is it just the two of them having the concert? Over on YouTube, Blaziken said, or read that, Derma says, for once Logan's not killing orphans, but making them. And not like making them in the fun way, which is like, you know, doing it with somebody and then dying. It's through killing the parents. Blaziken, oh, there's little party poppers on YouTube. Blaziken said, Hiroko is right, to be honest, was either eat or be eaten. I don't want to eat them, but I guess there's more party poppers. Okay. So, somebody pay attention to who you guys pick in the poll. Because I don't want to look at the poll until I've decided this. What was I saying? This is it, the impossible choice. This is my responsibility. I have to decide. What should I do here? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys my thought process and who I would pick before I make the choice, because I need to find out from Queen Katie if I'm choosing poorly. So we have 3 choices: Takemaru, Tsubasa, and Kyoshika. Okay, here's my thought process. There are 2 ways to look at this. One is strategically, who would be the best to keep and the best to lose from just a sheer strategy standpoint. The other is, in terms of the actual lore and story in universe, who would be the best person to pick. I think we should probably not pick, for strategy's sake, we should not pick Tsubasa. She's too useful. Especially since I've been investing all sorts of stuff in her getting better. That would be a bad choice. Also, as far as like in-universe lore, I'd feel bad. She's saying she doesn't want to die, doesn't want to do it. So that leaves Takemaru and Kyoshika. Between the 2 of them, I feel like for strategy, it's a bit of a toss-up. Takemaru has really good range, kind of like Tsubasa. He can travel around, but he doesn't have the same buff that she has with no fatigue, so he does have good range. And he gets armor every time he travels far, and that's pretty good for defense. It allows him to kind of tank hits. But the downside is that his attacks aren't that strong. Tsubasa's aren't either, but she makes up for it with lack of fatigue. Kyoshika does not have nearly the same mobility as Takemaru, and her base attack has a bit more like long distance range, which is good for fighting bosses when they can retaliate. And it does have the special passive ability that if there's nobody around the 8 adjacent spaces, then it does become stronger. So both her and Takemaru's attacks are weak, but hers circumstantially can become strong. So it's kind of a toss-up, maybe a narrow victory for keeping Kyoshika, but it's like, it could go either way there. As far as like lore and in-universe, Kyoshika is obviously volunteering herself, but also making it clear that she is scared, she's trembling, she's putting on a brave face. Takemaru didn't volunteer himself, but I do feel like he's the type of person that he would feel awful if somebody else sacrificed himself for him and somebody else died so he could live. You know, he would feel bad about that. So I feel like just my gut says that even though Takemaru wasn't volunteering himself, he'd be willing to do it and would probably rather die for them, whereas Kyoshika, she is volunteering herself, but she doesn't really want to do it. So my gut says Takemaru? I don't know how you can tell from like this decision what'll be like good or bad for the type of route we do.
Objection!
Thank you, Crystal, for the objection. So yeah, my gut says Takemaru. I will check the chat and you guys can let me know if that is acceptable. Not if it's the correct decision, but if it's not the bad decision. Oh, here we go. Pin message. Written by Queen Katie, pinned by Chris, says, do not pick Takemaru. He will lead to the unstreamable route. Your choice will be between Tsubasa and Kyoshika. Good luck. Dang it! I put so much thought into that. I was being so careful and so deliberate. Okay, so we can't do the unstreamable one, so Takemaru is out. Why would that lead to unstreamable? Is it just because that, like, is Takemaru secretly the alpha male that behind the scenes is just, like, getting it on, hooking up with all the ladies, and if he dies, then suddenly the next person in line is Takumi, and the ladies just will be getting it on with him nonstop because of the void, the vacuum left behind by Takemaru, and so then the rest of the route is gonna be nonstop banging and bodies slapping into each other? Like, why would him die? Okay. Well, so we can't do Takemaru. Well, in that case, between the other two, I feel really bad, Dermo, over on YouTube. You gotta forgive me. I feel like if we can't do Takemaru, then it's gotta be Kyoshika. Crap, we should have saved. Could we have saved during that cutscene before this? Well, we can always do the chapter select, but I don't know if we'd have to do the fight all over again. Okay, so I feel like if we can't do Takemaru, then it's gotta be Kyoshika. Let me read a couple of comments in the chat while I really mull this over and make sure that's who I'm deciding. And I feel bad because that means that I can't see just what would happen if I went with my gut. So it's not going to be Takemaru, it's going to be Kyoshika. Let's see. Crystal says, Vero! And then a heart. Vera says, sob, sob. Nora says, is anyone else lagging? Crystal says, not for me. Knock punches would. Nora said, why is it lagging for me so much? I'm leaving. Twitch hates me. Could you try, like, refreshing, maybe? Crystal says, skill issue. Then a JK. You can do it, Logan. Quicket says, huzzah, timestamp. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Okay, so I'm about 25 minutes behind. Quia says, an hour. Good job, Sir Logan. Chris says, good job. Vera with the unlurk. Welcome back, Vera. Baku says, Logan, I just got injured. Said, help. How bad are you injured? What kind of help do you need? Crystal said, what happened? Baku says, I hit my knee on my side table. Now I'm bleeding. Wash it out and put a Band-Aid on it? Vera says, ow, ow. Baku said, but trust, if I looked in on Ace Attorney, I won't feel it. Crystal says, wash the wound with water, dog. Baku said, that's actually a good idea. Crystal says, that is not a good idea. Quicket says, here, a voice actor fact. Vala Garzo's Japanese VA is Takuya Nakashima, who has several roles in Jujutsu Kaisen, Sasaki and Miyano, Vinland Saga, and Shangri-La Frontier. Sanshin's Japanese VA is what? Oh, hang on, we gotta follow. Let's see who that is. Hang on, I gotta click this thing here to see. Pip-Bit. Thank you so much for the follow, Pip-Bit. I don't know how long you've been lurking here or watching, but hi, welcome. Let me give you the rundown of the channel real quick before we continue. My name is Logan. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we are alternating between this game, The 100 Line, Last Defense Academy, and The Walking Dead, the Telltale series. We're going to be wrapping up The Walking Dead pretty soon, probably replacing with Dispatch when we're done. Other games we've played include Danganronpa, Persona, Ace Attorney, Deltarune, Omori, and I read every comment in chat. I am just often very far behind. Someone should hopefully have posted the link tree, it looks like, in the chat, so you can check that out. That has all of our social media. Feel free to look into it if you want. Don't have to if you don't want to. And I read every comment in chat. I am just about a half hour behind right now. I've been doing so much combat. I was in the middle of reading one comment. I'll read that. We'll get back to the game. But let me also recap you on where you are in case you just got here. We are doing our second route of this. I've been doing it blind, and I've just been making my decisions blind. However, chat has told me that if I make the wrong decision here, I could wind up in a not safe for stream route. And so I told chat that my gut was telling me to sacrifice Takemaru because I think he would not forgive himself if he did not sacrifice himself. Like, he'd feel bad about it. But chat has said I can't, that is the choice that will make me go to the bad route. So the first time that the chat is overruling one of my decisions. So I think I'm gonna go with Kyoshika just because Tsubasa is too useful in combat to lose. So yeah, so welcome. So if you do post something in the chat, I will read it. It may be a while. In fact, let me look at the overlay at the bottom of the chat because it'll give me a little box if there's a... Oh, there is a first time! A first-time chat comment. Pip-Bit is saying, I've been keeping an eye on your YouTube for a little while now, and I just passed you on this game, so decided to try catching you live. Thank you so much, Pip-Bit. I don't know if you've been watching on YouTube, like the actual streams or just the shorts. Fair warning, I yap and waste a lot of time in the actual VODs and streams and things in case you haven't noticed. So, but welcome. I hope you don't regret your follow. What games have you been watching me play? Has it been this game since, like I said, you just passed me on it? But yeah, hope you enjoy your time here. So, okay, let me finish reading this one comment. It was a voice actor fact from Queen Katie. Then we'll make our decision and we will move on. But yeah, Queen Katie was saying that Sanshin's Japanese VA is Riho Sugiyama, who voices the nurse in AI, The Somnium Files, ABA in Guilty Gear Strive, and some other roles that I don't know. Okay, so I am locking this in. I was going to say Takemaru, but it looks like we're doing... Gosh, she was trembling so much. Dermo, over on YouTube, I know that she's your wife. Are you gonna hate me? You had said that they're like decisions that are wrong and you'd be mad about. Is this? I'm sorry, Dermo. Just look away. I can't get rid of Tsubasa. We've invested too much into her getting strong. But darn it, Kyoshika's been a good MVP too. Okay, Kyoshika. I already feel guilty. It's your future.
Oh. Kyoshika. I really wish there were another way, but... will you do it?
Crap. And she'll do it because she's a good person, but this is gonna be awful.
Yes. I'm prepared to do whatever needs to be done.
I'm sorry, Kyoshika. You can leave your sword behind. It'll be a widow, and it can hook up with somebody else, okay? Maybe Kurara.
Damn it.
I'm so sorry.
You've made your choice, Sir Takumi. Now it only remains for me to see it through.
She's putting on such a brave front.
My life is a small price to pay if it serves a greater purpose. That is the way of the warrior.
I mean, at least she does get to go out fighting. Probably more of a blaze of glory than Darumi had.
For my comrades, I would gladly give my life 1,000 times over.
Kyoshika.
If I have but one regret, it's that I never got to see you and Lady Kurara reconcile, Lady Nozomi.
Kyoshika, this is all sad, but it's pronounced reconcile. I shouldn't correct you on pronunciation. Well, it's your final words. I'm sorry, Kyoshika.
What?
You are both so precious to me. It saddens me greatly to see you fight. Won't you try to make up after I'm gone? Consider this my last request.
This is so sad.
Kyoshika.
I wish that Kurara wasn't temporarily dead so she could hear this.
Here, Lady Nozomi. Take this.
Is it gonna be the Holy Jumanji sword? Oh, a small object. Kyoshika reached out and pressed a small object into Nozomi's hands.
What?
Oh, she found it! She found the snake! The Tsuchimoko or whatever it's called. She did. She found a keychain of it for Kurara. Oh my gosh, my heart can't take this. I'm sorry, I need to postpone her death by reading a few more comments in the chat. I know I was just in the chat, but this is awful. Quikita said, little does Logan know. Aw, no, they're lovers. No, they have kids. We made orphans. Baku says, trust it is. Quikita said, little warrior, no. Hope we never meet that little warrior. Vera said, what? Child command. Quikita said, don't say your son's name so we have to remember it later. Crystal with a little face. Vera says, because you endanger the kid by killing the parents. Bone says, I think I need some context. What is happening? Awful things, Bone. Awful things. The big bad guy showed up and one of our peeps needs to, like, drop a nuke on it, but, like, manually. Quita says, Yugamu, animals still have kids. Crystal says, Logan, no. Quita said, didn't even give us a choice to spare them. At least we didn't get a kid's name. And that was a pin message earlier. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Durma says, does that mean with how many commanders she's absorbed, she has like 10 plus allergies at this point? I think so. I think you should get the weaknesses as well as the strengths. Durma says, Sveta, you still here? We have a choice to dissuade Logan from. Blaziken said, yeah, they got the tree of the power lines and our electricity's restored. Sveta says, oh no. Durma says, Sveta got your best pro-Kyoshika argument in line. Sveta says, why don't we wait for Kako to revive so she can snipe the bomb from a safe distance? That'd be smart. Kaku's good at like everything, except thinking sometimes. Sveta says, oh, he said there's no time while I was typing. Durma said, Kyoshika. Sveta says, Kyoshika, my girl. Blaziken said, send Tsubasa for cowardice. Anyone but not Kyoshika. Oh, you guys wanted Tsubasa to die? Durma said, YouTube chat is 3-0. Kyoshika lives. Quikita said, don't forget, you have to guess which one leads to the unstreamable route, Logan. Oh crap, I should have guessed, like specifically, I forgot to do that. I was so caught up in my own, I would not have guessed, I don't think I would have guessed any of them. Because like, it's just random people. I really am drawing a blank as to what I think would lead to the unstreamable option. Okay, let's keep going, Kyoshika gonna die. This is sad.
Tissa Tsuchinoko.
That's what it was called, Tsuchinoko.
The Gift-O-Matic only had regular snakes, so I had to make some modifications.
It's custom made.
But it will serve well enough.
My heart. Okay, I gotta ask you guys in the chat. For those who have played this game, if we had not picked this, would she ever have gotten around to giving the Tsuchinoko to... I assume it's for Kurara and Nozomi's just supposed to deliver it, right?
Give it to Lady Kurara, and she'll listen to you. Tell her I wanted the two of you to be friends again.
So maybe why this is a better route, because if we had picked Takemaru, then they never would have reconciled or something?
Of course. I'll tell her, and I'll find a way to make up. I promise.
Well, except even if Kyoshika didn't die, she still should have been able to give it to Kurara on her own, right?
Thank you. Now, my mind is clear.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh crap, who did you all pick in the poll? I forgot to ask. Who did, I don't think I looked at the results of the poll. Who did the poll think I would choose?
I'm sorry, but it's time.
Yeah, Veshness is taking a nap, but she's about to wake up.
So be it.
Kyoshika. Kyoshika, I...
Say no more, Sir Takumi. Just live and burn my final moments into your memory.
Couldn't we have, like, thrown the corpse of one of our currently dead friends onto the bomb instead? Would that have been enough? We should have gotten Eito out of the courtyard and just said, Eito, we'll totally forgive you if you just attack this cylinder, I assume it's going to be shaped. Missiles are cylinder shaped. Oh, Quita says, oh, we picked Kyoshika for the Twitch poll. Okay, so you thought I would pick Kyoshika. And instead I wanted to pick Takemaru. But then after y'all's convincing, going with Kyoshika. I'm regretting my decision, but I'm sure that all three of them would be sad. Tsubasa's would still be super sad as well.
All right. If that's what you want.
I am not afraid.
Yes, you are.
Nay, this is an honor. Characters who make noble sacrifices always live on in the reader's hearts. We may be gone, but never forgotten.
She's likening it to her manga.
We're launching the bomb now. Magadori, hit it with as much hemoanima as you can muster. The rest of you, get back inside. If you're out there when it goes off, you'll be caught in the blast too.
Most of my friends are corpses. Will the Revive-O-Matic be able to pick them all up in time, bro?
Kyoshika! I leave the rest in your hands.
I hope she at least gets like a really awesome cutscene setting off this bomb, and I hope the bomb is successful. I have a sinking feeling it's gonna blow up, and there's gonna be a big cloud of smoke, and then it's gonna dissipate, and then like Veshness will still be standing there, or like injured but surviving and then running away to come back later. Because we're only on day 15, unless we're gonna get a bad ending on like day 20 or something.
Come, holy Jumanji sword. Let us unleash chaos one last time. Justice will prevail!
Oh. Okay, yeah, at least go out cool. It's so slow moving. Okay, at least she did look really cool doing that. So this is sad. And little cherry blossoms. I don't like this. I don't like anything that's happening right now. The resulting shockwave was strong enough to make the whole school building shake. As the glare from the flames and the ringing in my ears started to fade, I staggered to the war room monitor to look out at the schoolyard. Nothing. No invaders, no Veshness, no Kyoshika. The battlefield had been wiped clean, as if none of them had ever been there at all. Those of us who survived the battle just stared in silence. Are like barrier generators, were those destroyed too, or did they like suck back into the ground or something? When the ones who'd been revived joined us, it fell to us to explain what had happened. It was a shock. No one knew what to say. A lot of us cried. Do we have to watch them being sad, or can... Oh, we got 2 graves! I am not doing a good job of keeping these people alive. We built a grave for Kyoshika next to Darumi's. And you know what? There's still room for at least, 3 or 4, maybe even 5 other graves. Let's see how many people we can get killed. There was no body to bury, but we hoped it might help her spirit rest a little easier. I stood there, in front of the 2 grave markers, feeling like my heart would break. These deaths were on me. They happened as a direct consequence of my actions. Making a choice means abandoning the choice you could have made. I knew that well enough by now. Except you got time travel, bro. We can rewind again, right? But did it really have to end like this? Returning to the past was supposed to make things better. Maybe the moment I decided to do that, I'd already made the wrong choice. I don't really remember how I spent the rest of that day. At some point, I wandered away from the sobbing crowd and stumbled back to my room. Then, there was only darkness, because I had not yet flipped on the light switch. Then, there was some lightness, not only lightness, because we just had one bulb and so some shadows were cast. Then I turned it off again before bed, and there was once again only darkness. Then eventually my eyes adapted to what little light there had been, and there was kind of an in-between sort of darkness, but I could kind of make my way to the bed. I stubbed my toe on the corner of the bed. It hurt. It hurt more than losing Kyoshka. But then I went to bed.
Because it's a game!
Thank you, Bucky! Oh, Bucky! Welcome, Bucky! Sorry, I guess I was going on too long with that. I get carried away sometimes. But thank you, Bucky! Okay, I went to bed. Deep, all-encompassing darkness to swallow me whole and take away my pain. Day 16! Okay, well, on the plus side, my understanding is I don't have to worry anymore about choices getting me a non-streamable ending, so from here on out, I can just do whatever I want, right?
Time to rise and shine.
Okay, just normal stuff. Suffer insufferable, vile and barbaric enemy. Ugh. Don't even have background music, I'm so sad. Guess it's morning. I was exhausted. My body wouldn't move properly. And it wasn't just from physical fatigue. Also, can I save? I haven't saved yet tonight. Let's stagger a little bit. I let her die. Oh, no, Takumi. You didn't let her die. You ordered her to die. That's even worse, bro. Kyoshka is dead. Because of me. Dermo, I hope you'll stick around even though Kyoshka's gone. Maybe we'll, we do another route. Maybe she'll be back. Oh, hey, flamin' boy. Oh, you're up. Okay, I can read some comments in the chat now. Paco says, Taco and I had to get off the phone. Quigita says, yup, scripted, timestamp 1:23. Still about 45 minutes behind. Taco says, I'm back! Quigity with some faces. Taco says, I'm sadly not on call with Baku anymore. Being on call with her all day, laughing. Baku says, it's so sad. Taco says, my goat is gone. Quigita says, oh, Logan, that's not the choice. I'm so nervous on what he'll pick after the bad one's revealed. Taco says, hi, Queen Katie. Quigita says, yo, Taco. Taco says, I'm gonna go to bed soon. Sorry, I haven't been staying for streams very long. It's all good, Taco. You got to take care of yourself. We'd love to have you as long as you're able to be here, but if you need rest, you got to get rest. But thank you for being here. If you do go to sleep, sleep well. If you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. Quigita said, I wonder which one he thinks will lead to the unstreamable route. Yeah, I don't know what I would have assumed. Maybe, actually, if I was to assume there was going to be an unstreamable route, it wouldn't be Kyoshka, because Kyoshka's into kinky crap with her sword, and so whatever unstreamable route's going to involve her. It's like, actually maybe it would have been Takemaru just by virtue of the fact that it would leave more girls to do inappropriate female things. All you females out there and your female things, like boobs, those are female things. Let's see, Quita said, don't forget you have to guess which one leads the unstreamable route, Logan. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Taka says, I heard today was Fish Taco Day. I don't want to die. Fiora says, sacrifice what? Quita said, I'll share a spoiler clip of the unstreamable route after the choice. Fiora said, that was the poll? Wait, like of the unstreamable route? If you share a spoiler clip of the unstreamable route, I'll probably refrain from watching it myself simply because, just in case I ever want to find out what it is, I don't want to be spoiled for that. But, y'all are more than welcome to watch it, obviously. See, Vera says, that was the poll? Quigita said, yeah, I'm sorry, Vero. Vera said, I would pick Takemaru if it were me. See? Vero gets it. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Savannah says, Kyoshka just started to have a plot focus with her helping Nozomi and Karuo make up. Maybe that's why they had her as a death option, because they're like, we got this, and then we have nothing after that. Derma says, Kyoshka has similar damage to Hiruko. That's the bad one. Well, I mean, she does, but again, it's conditional, right? I also don't think it should be Tsubasa because her lack of fatigue was just, you saw in that last fight how good that was. And I think you were the one, Dermo, that informed me how good Tsubasa could be. Derma says, not logically, just route-wise, he actually makes the most sense. Oh, there we go, yes. That's not the bad one. Yeah. Blaziken says, bro, Tsubasa lacks the warrior spirit. She deserves it. Blaziken, you're so harsh on poor Tsubasa. Dermot says, I fear my prediction was 100% right. The Tsubasa route is actually pretty sick too, but ain't no way Logan's killing Tsubasa. It would be too sad. Queen says, salute to Kyoshka. Soon, Blaziken said, rip Kyoshka. You were so pretty. Dermot said, friendship with Logan ended. I should have been the sword to die. It should have been the sword to die, not her. Yeah, could she have stabbed it in and like jumped really far, really fast? Is something like that? Oh crap, it just scrolled without me over on YouTube. I gotta scroll up a little bit there. Oh, it's Sveta says, so that's it. At least she gets to die as a hero. Yeah, I mean, she went out in a blaze of glory, but still it's sad. Okay, let's keep playing some more. We're at the 2-hour mark. It took us 2 hours to advance one day. And it's already sad. Oh, you're up. Warg! That should be his name. I was saying before we had to name this flaming boy. We should name him Warg. Suddenly, I was wide awake. How long have you been here? Only a little while. I saw you were still asleep, so I thought I'd just wait here a while. I watched you breathing.
Hey!
Oh, okay. See, Ray told me what happened yesterday. I thought you might want to talk about it. When I was making that bomb, I never thought it would end up killing one of our own. I thought it'd kill other people. Fine with killing other people. I don't give a crap about other people. If I hadn't gone along with it, Kyoshka wouldn't have had to die. So please don't blame yourself. Her death wasn't your fault. It was mine. No, you didn't do anything wrong. That bomb is the only reason the rest of us are still alive. It was the only way. I made the only choice I could. Oh. The machines in the defense room are constantly draining undying flames out of me and making extra for the bomb used up even more energy on top of that. So yesterday, I slept through everything. I had no idea how much you were all suffering and couldn't do anything. Can we like turn him into a real boy and have him like join our team and help us? We've got 2 openings now. Hey, don't start getting down on yourself. Aren't you here to cheer me up? Do a little clown dance or something. Cheer you up? I guess you could put it that way. I've never really done anything like this before. When I saw how sad you were, I felt like I should say something, that's all. I'm sorry, I probably wasn't very much help. No, I appreciate you coming to talk to me. I do feel a little better now.
I'm glad. Try to keep your spirits up.
Like me, I'm like a ghost, I'm like a spirit. Keep me up. Oh, I don't know what that means. Goodbye, forever. With one last shy little wave, the ghost boy vanished. He's right. I can't just hole up in my room for the rest of my life. I should go to the cafeteria and see how everyone's doing. If everyone blames me for what happened to Kyoshka, then that's fair. If it helps them process their grief, I'm willing to bear that burden. I'm also willing to other animals that burden. I'm willing to do whatever other animals they want. Let's take a look. I want to take a look at our chapter select again, see how we're doing so far. So this has been our path. Oh, it's been one. Is it always like one straight arrow? Like whatever path you're on? I was expecting it to branch off. Am I? Okay. Just one straight line. And so that would have been the branching path for 2 other options, either up there or down here. Again, maybe off stream I'll reload that or rewind and see what would have happened, what the unstreamable option would have been, just to sate my curiosity. Oh crap, Takemaru's out here. He's probably gonna be mad at me, but he's also probably gonna be mad at himself that he's not the one who died, right? This is exactly what I was worried about. Hey, Takumi. Why didn't you pick me yesterday? If somebody had to die, it should have been me. See, this is exactly what I'm saying. Sorry, man. Didn't mean to lash out like that. I'm just so ticked off right now. I hate that I wasn't strong enough to stop Veshness. Same thing happened when Darumi died. I really gotta stop taking it out on other people. No. This is my fault. I'm the one who made the call. Anyone else we can talk to on the way down? Maybe we go say hi to Ato. Ato! Another one of the humans you hate is dead. Is that gonna cheer you up, maybe? You feel better about that? What's the matter? You're looking particularly hideous today. Did you lose something important to you? Jerk. Hate you, Ato. Hate you so much. All right, let's head into the cafeteria. Let me have a sip of water. We're 2 hours into stream, and I think I've only, like, sipped once. Oh, I don't see Kurara or... Oh, no, there is a Nozomi, but I don't see Kurara. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone stopped talking and looked right at me. Oh, good morning, Takumi. We have all decided we will be nice to you. We fear your wrath. We fear that you will pick one of us next to be the next to die.
You hungry? Want me to get you anything? Please don't make me die next.
I've got plenty of recipes lined up if you'd like to try one. I hope that they're being nice because they know what a huge burden this must be on me and I've got to be miserable because of it. I hope they're not like, I don't want him to kill me next. No, thanks. I'll do it myself. You must be tired. Should I torture? I mean, massage your shoulders a little. Now let me help stretch your tired muscles with some submission holds, wallaby clutch, archery stretch. They're surprisingly relaxing when you get used to them. I wonder if these are real wrestling holds or if they're like parody versions of something, like instead of a wallaby clutch, it's like a kangaroo grab or something like that. Instead of archery, it's riflery. I don't know. That's okay. I'm fine. What's with everybody? Why are they acting so nice? Curious, are you, Mr. Sumino? Warg! That's the name I came up with for Flaming Boy. Where'd you come from? You see, before you got here, Miss Shizuhara made an announcement. She said she'll kill anyone who's mean to you. It wasn't Takumi's fault that Kyoshika died. We were all too weak to prevent it. We are all equally responsible. Because of our weakness, Takumi had to make a choice no one should ever have to make. I don't want anyone giving him a hard time about it. I feel bad Hiroko saying this, especially since she was like the one person who was really laying into Veshness. But we didn't see a body, so if Veshness is dead, like, we're done, right? Or some other invader can come back, but nobody's gonna have her power, so are we done with all the fighting? If anything, you should be grateful, both to him for accepting that burden and to Kyoshika for her sacrifice. She really said that? Oh yes, and that's not all! She also said, oh, Nigo is such a great person, you should all give him head pats. Oh, she said that, not me. If our leader gets too downhearted, that would be a problem for the rest of us too. Without him around, who are we going to push all our odd jobs onto? Is that what she thinks I'm here for? Oh, she's a splendid assistant leader, don't you think? I guess that explains why everyone's being so careful around me. Hiroko's right about one thing. Feeling sorry for myself won't help anyone. I need to set an example and keep the team together now more than ever. As I was looking from face to face, trying to remind myself of what was at stake here, I noticed something. That Kurara's not here? Is Kurara not here today? Yay, we noticed! We noticed the tomato not in the room. Let me read some more comments in the chat. I still haven't reached where PipFit showed up in the chat. Oh, hang on, we got a stream message here. Or excuse me, a pinned message on the stream. On the Twitch side of the stream. Queen80 wrote it, pinned by Vera, said, real pin please. It's a LoganRobo clip that I clipped randomly, but could make as a spoiler clip for that route. It's very out of context, but still explains it enough for you to know to not stream it. Okay, so it's not like a clip of that route. Okay, I get that. That makes more sense. So thank you, Queen80. I look forward to seeing that when I finally reach that point in the chat. Let's see, Quicket said, I have a soon-to-be pin message incoming. What's Logan decide stuff here? Crystal says, no! Quicket says, no! That must have been when I said I'd pick Takemaru. Taco says, I've been a Longa fan for 4 months! Hey, Taco! You know what? Everybody, though, here has loved tacos as just a food for even longer than 4 months. Crystal says, no! Oh, hang on! Monokuma XD13, well, you've been here before, right? It's been a while, though. Are you still here, Monokuma XD13? Welcome back, Monokuma. I don't know if you're still here, because I'm like over a half hour behind in the chat. But welcome, Monokuma. It's good to see you again. How have you been? Crystal says, do not Takemaru. Kuya said, do not pick Takemaru. He will lead to the unstreamable route. Your choice will be between Tsubasa and Kyoshiko. Good luck. Crystal says, no. Kuya said, ... and giggling. Fear says, oh, yikes. Kuya says, I'm grabbing the spoiler clip for the unstreamable route now. Taco says, what is that? What is that route? Crystal says, phew. Kuya says, okay, so keep in mind, this clip I'm about to post is your best context onto what the unstreamable route is about. I clipped this without even thinking of the route, but I think it's the best spoiler clip for it. Okay, so if anyone's lurking, is new, doesn't know the deal, we post a clip, we watch a clip. We also have a thing called spoiler clips, which is what Queen Katie made, which is when I guess something right, guess something wrong, maybe accidentally foreshadow something. This sounds like it's kind of an accidental foreshadow of a route. This is from 4 months ago, titled Ato's Thoughts. Okay. 4 months ago. Holy crap. Okay, so let's see what this clip is. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everybody's gonna say, but I'd like to make sure. All right, we're all gonna say it on the count of 3. Okay, what we all think we're gonna do here in the school with the rest of 100 days. 1, 2, 3, orgy. Okay, we were all on the same page. We're hormonal teenagers. Shut up. It's what happens when we don't have adult supervision. But there's still gonna be adult supervision. There will still be Sirei and Nigo. And I had to really cancel that out quickly. There was some random, like, low cleavage cut big booba streamer that suddenly appeared in the thumbnails. We don't want you guys seeing that. That is, the streamer is not fit for stream. Okay, so apparently it would have been just people doing it. I do remember that joke. But okay, so that explains it. It's just what's on everybody's mind. But Ato doesn't get to enjoy it anymore. Well, not that he would ever enjoy it, because now we realize he sees us all as hideous. So thank you very much for the clip. Let's see, read a couple more quick comments. And there's where Pipbit showed up. Yeah, and I read the first comment that Pipbit says, I have not seen any video fully, but I checked your choices, and so far they're the same as mine, and found out about you because of Persona, Ace Attorney, and Deltarune. Well, thank you again, Pipbit, for the follow. I hope you are not regretting it, because, as I said, I am so far behind in chat. Vera says, no! Baku says, rip. Quigita says, I forgot to clip this, but I'm pretty sure last stream, during all the exploration stuff, Kyoshika foreshadowed her soon-to-be death by being all, boy, I sure do love being here with all of you fighting. But I'll clip that for next time's viewing, though. I'm glad that she at least got to, like, turn in the Tsuchinoko? Was that the snake thing? I hope we see a resolution from that with Kurara here. Pipit says, Kyoshika was also my choice, so I can keep watching for now. Can I say me personal reasoning for why I chose her? Always better to check before saying anything. Oh, absolutely. I would love to, as long as your like reasoning doesn't have spoilers, but if you're also going in this blind, it shouldn't. So yeah, I'd love to hear that. Queen says, she found the snake. That was one of her death flags. No wonder we chose to buy and play this game, by the way. Quick Katie says, oh yeah, Logan, spoiler chat's poll thought you would think Kyoshika led to the awful route. My logic is you would guess Kyoshika cause she's Kyoshika and her sword, but I guess we all lost on that poll. Yeah, cause she would be into the kinky weird stuff, so she would definitely be in it, so, But why would Takemaru not being here lead to orgies? Though, Baku says, should I keep playing Ace Attorney or play more Danganronpa? I think if you're in the middle of Danganronpa, finish Danganronpa. Then go over to Ace Attorney, because Danganronpa is the most easily spoilable by accidentally stumbling upon things online, I would say, Baku. Crystal says, Dangan. Kuya says, oh, we picked Kyoshika for the Twitch poll. Please pin that. Baku says, okay. Crystal says, why do we do this? Just to suffer. And a timestamp, 1 hour, 51 minutes. Okay, I'm getting closer. I'm like less than 25 minutes behind. And a quick couple of comments over on YouTube as well. Dermo says, as opposed to the others who lived as cowards, cough, Tsubasa, cough. Sveta says, wow, she managed to find it before her death. Blaziken says, Tsubasa is the optimal kill. Dermo says, Blaziken, you're really bloodthirsty, ... Good. Sveta says, this scripted like it was supposed to happen in the story. I wonder if other sacrifices would be as tragic. I mean, they obviously would be because people would die, but you know what I mean. Sadly, Ato is not that gullible. Oh, to get him out and have him do the thing probably would take too much time as well. I mean, I don't know. It does feel like with the whole exploration and her trying to find the snake that they definitely set this up. But still. Still sad. Although I do have my, one of my many back pocket theories for this, that perhaps we might all be clones and the real us's are back in the Tokyo residential complex, still in those, tubes? Whatever. I don't know. But let's play a bit more. Is Kurara not here today?
No, I guess not.
So, you two still haven't made up?
I tried. I told her what Kyoshka said and gave her that keyring. I haven't got through to her yet, but I'm not giving up. I promised Kyoshka I'd find a way.
So we need to do like a persuasion. Do that minigame with Kurara. Yeah. This was Kyoshka's last request. I hope those two managed to patch things up somehow.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh.
Can I have your attention real quick?
Okay, did you buy us a new Kyoshka? Suddenly, C-Ray appeared, acting as disgustingly upbeat as usual.
Yeah.
I know you're all upset about what happened to Magadori, but don't forget, she gave her life to do something really great. I mean, we beat the final boss a whole 85 days early.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
But don't go thinking we can take it easy just because the Supreme Commander's gone. The enemy is bound to attack again. For the sake of your fallen comrades, you've got to pull yourselves together and keep on protecting the school. So will there just be like random attacks but no big final boss? Or maybe a different commander will become the new Supreme one? Right. If we don't see this through, it'll be like those two died for nothing. Two? Oh yeah, Darumi. Hey, forget about her.
Oh.
Yesterday was probably our greatest crisis yet, but we still pulled through, thanks to Miss Magadori. We must never forget her or what she did for us.
She was such a sweet person, even if she was a little strange. More than a little, if you ask me. What kind of samurai wears sneakers?
And does it with swords, Gaku.
Oh, that's not so strange. You should see some of the fanfic I write.
She was so ignorant of the world and couldn't even handle simple math problems either.
Hey, you're supposed to follow up statements like that with something positive, you know.
Darumi and Kyoshka were both unique and wonderful people. I'm sorry that a worthless bottom feeder like me is still alive instead.
We spent a while longer crying and reminiscing about Kyoshka and the time we'd spent with her. Eventually, we finished breakfast and went back to our rooms. We can't have free time after that, right? Losing Kyoshka was so suddenly a shock. But I can't stay depressed forever. I have to carry on for her sake and for everyone she left behind. There's bound to be another challenge, another obstacle in our path. Until it arrives, I just have to do whatever I can. Free time. Okay, first thing we need to do, we need to go down to Yugamu's lab and see if we can upgrade the attack potions anymore. Because I don't think we did that before. There we go. Then we'll go around, we'll talk to everybody, then we'll decide who we're gonna, we need to probably give some presents to people. We got some more crafting items, right? Develop enhancement. Okay, so we can, wait. What does that take? 150 and 150? Oh gosh, yeah, we don't have a whole lot of things, but we should do that. This will, user area? Oh, so like a potion will affect everybody nearby. Oh, that's really good. So if we're standing by other people, more will get it. Yeah, all right. That's good. Let's do that. Modification complete. Max use is +1. That'd be good. And that'll take 2. Wow. Okay, maybe we should hold off on that because that uses almost all of our grass because we don't know what we're going to need for presents and things like that. So, how you doing, Yugamu? We can't wallow in our grief. We have to keep moving on, even if it hurts. Okay. How you doing here, Kako, in the library?
What will become of us now?
That was so insightful. Got anything new to say, Ato, other than I look like I lost something important to me? Ato? What's the matter? You look, oh yeah, same as before. What about Moko? And then yeah, we'll check and we'll figure out who we're gonna give a gift to in just a little bit. I should still have that pinned message on Discord. Why am I so weak? I can't even protect what's important to me. Siray and Nigo. Okay, let's say hi to the two of them. Siray. Oh, you're even tinier than a beach ball, bro. Except for the smaller beach ball, but that's like a baby beach ball. Huh. Not like a beach ball for babies. It is a baby. Like 2 beach balls got it on. That's why they're balls. A soldier should never slack on their daily training. Remember that the fate of all mankind depends on you. Okay. Nigo. How you doing, bro? Such a little guy. Sorry. I'm sorry. All because I wasn't good enough. Yeah, it's your fault. Now the rest of us can feel better about ourselves. Hiruko. Unless her being in the entranceway probably means she's gonna want to go out on an exploration or something, right? Keep pressing forward. Mourn later. We're in the middle of a war. We can't afford to take time and mourn. Okay. And is that everybody to talk to? That is everybody to talk to. Let's once again save. Oh, wait. No, there's some people in the hallway here. Okay, Takemaru and Ima. Let's go say hi to them, then we'll save, and then we'll figure out who we're gonna make a gift for, and then we will continue on with just some random free times, apparently. Crap, man, my mood's at rock bottom. This is effed up! My blood's boiling so hard I'm about to explode! Oh yeah, Ima!
Yeah!
Things haven't been going so well lately. Thanks, Ima. Thank you. All right, save. Let's take a look at our report card, see what we need, and make a gift for somebody. This is like, I wish we could like do this faster. Maybe if I just kept better track of things, we could. Okay, so math, social studies, wasn't Kyoshka social studies? Crap. And gym are all still level 3. I can't remember if we have any particular priorities with things. Yeah, because let's take a look at what we needed to do for our, where was it? Yeah, the training room. See what we need to train. I think we maxed out Tsubasa's thing. I think. Tsubasa. Oh no, we didn't. We haven't maxed this out yet. Wait, upgrade class weapon, accelerate. Oh no, we did. Deadlights was her thing. So yeah, we don't need to worry too much about that. So in that case, how we doing, Takumi? Impact stab we should want to do. Oh, we can do that now. Take 50 off of everything, but we got 9,000. And that'll take impact stab up to attack +1. That'll be really useful. We can do that on both of these things, really. I mean, we've got enough battle points for it. I mean, impact stab is great, but I feel like side slash, getting that a boost is going to be more useful. Just because that hits so many enemies. And so right now it's already at 3. If we could get this up to a 4, it'll be just as good as impact stab and cover a wider range, yeah? Or is attack 3, is that saying what it will be? Ah, either way, let's go ahead and I mean, anybody else? What about Darumi? I guess the Darumi and Koshka are still here so that if we decide we want to go back and see them on a different level, we could. Voltage gain ×2. Nozomi, rescue bullet, voltage gain. Let's give her some stuff. So rescue bullet might be able to do some more hit points. Yeah, if we can increase that some more. Target range +1. That'd be good. And the voltage gain. Paralyzed bullet. Fire bullet paralyzes enemies. Bowstring bullet. Yeah, I'll do that a little bit higher. And yeah, then we'll give to Takumi a boost as well. And then I think we'll go and... Sorry, I'm having to spend time thinking. I wish I didn't have to think. I probably don't have to think, I just choose to. Okay, so on a report card, let's focus on whatever's the lowest. The lowest looks like it's probably math or social studies. So who all is math and social studies? Your linguistics. So Gaku, we could get Gaku a present, or do we want to, or should we focus on just one person so that we can get? Yeah, let's focus on one person. We did a little bit of Tsubasa. Let's see if we can do some more of her because we get those affinity things, right? Give me just a quick moment here. I'm gonna pull up our pinned message in the Discord, which should show all of these things. So I can't remember what we've given Tsubasa already. We gave her... Her items were toolkit, gold gas can, towel. I think we gave her a towel, right? Fast food, film camera, motorcycle model, factory photo book, and hand cream. So let's go to the Gift-O-Matic and see what we can make for her. And yeah, we're just gonna focus on one person and see what happens when we finally get like an affinity event or whatever it was called. Hopefully the Gift-O-Matic will tell us if we've already crafted some before, right? Book cover, glass stand? Was that one of the things for Kyoshka? Or not Kyoshka, excuse me. Tsubasa toolkit, gold gas can. That's what I was thinking. Gold gas can. No kaleidoscope, milk bottle lid, pretty shell. I'm pretty sure we gave her a towel. Yeah, there's the towel. Does it say if we've crafted it already? It doesn't say. Hand cream. That's something new, right? It'd be good if we can find something that has lots of screws, because we got a ton of that. Gold gas can! Not a lot of screws. Okay, hang on. Motorcycle, no, pot plant. Wait, motorcycle model, was that one of hers? Or that, either way, it doesn't have a lot of screws, so it doesn't matter. Hang on. Driving gloves, was that one of hers, or was that a Takemaru one? Tsubasa, toolkit, gold glass can, towel, fast food, film camera, motorcycle model, factory photo book, and hand cream. Dang, we don't have a whole lot of options here. Come on. Factory photo book, is that... There we go, factory photo book. Oh, there we go, that's one, that does a lot of screws. Factory photo book, so let's get that and give that to Tsubasa. This will make her feel less bad for being alive. Tsubasa! Crafting complete. See if this cheers her up.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
Yay! Affinity went up by 5. Hey! Okay, so we finally get to see an affinity event?
Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars.
I'm assuming the affinity event is just going to be an extended hangout, kind of like what the Danganronpa hangouts used to be. So I'm going to read a couple comments in the chat now that we finally got to this and we're moving forward. By the way, we're almost the 2.5 hour mark. If anyone wants to keep an eye out on the Twitch side for raid suggestions, I don't know if we will have enough people for raid tonight, but if we do, we can see what we got. Let's see, I'll read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Quita said, we're almost at 2 hours. Amazing, the final hour is Kyoshka Funeral. Baku says, I really enjoy the Danganronpa music. Do you enjoy this music? It's so similar. Quita said, salute to Kyoshka. Not the petals, not the cherry petals. This hurts. Baku says, rip. Bucky says, it's been 100 days already. It's been 115 now, Bucky. But how are you? Thank you for the Doritos. Crystal said, it hurts. Quita said, theory, Veshness escaped in time, but we think she's dead and go, oh, when she comes back later. That's entirely possible. Quita said, wonder if technically when Takumi goes back in time, he just auto-forgets what happened. So he keeps going, man, I wish I didn't make that choice, but if only I could choose differently. We'll have to figure that out if we do any jumping around. Quita said, oh, wow, Logan had the same logic I had about Kyoshka, lol. Quita said, please pin, don't worry, it's just an out-of-context clip that explains why we all call the unstreamable route. It doesn't spoil the actual details. Oh, I forgot to add that it's a Logan Robo clip 2, and there is the pin. Quigita says to Crystal, could you pin that above? The one with the real pin in quotes. Quigita said the straight line, because you haven't actually branched into a proper route yet. Oh, so this is still like, this is like a default route, but people have been dying. And Queen Katie with the hydrate command, I will do that right now. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. I assume the good ending has got to be one where like everybody lives. Let's see, over on YouTube, Dermo says, Sveta, you're right, they really want you to kill Kyoshka. Blaziken said, Dermo, I'm just a pragmatist. Dermo says, Blaziken, I see why you like Hiruko. Oh, hey, hang on, I just scrolled without me, I gotta scroll up now. Hate it when it does that. I wish it would just let me remember where I'm at. Where do I, there we go. Sveta says, goodbye, Kyoshka, ... Derma says, great, first Darumi, now Kyoshka. My third favorite character is Yugamu. Guess he's next on the Logan chopping block, possibly? Blaziken said, real recognizes real Dermo. And then Derma says, Yugamu's the last trace of chaos in this group, apart from maybe Ima, but I don't know about his type of chaos. Sveta says, chat keeps deleting my threats of violence to Ato. I'm sorry, Sveta. I guess YouTube doesn't like threats of violence. Turbo says, it's not even showing up for me, so it must be bad. Blaziken says, dang, imagine getting completely shut down by YouTube Automod. Blaziken says, huh, YouTube Enhance. Turbo says, that clip is ... underselling that route quite a lot. Queekita says to Dermo, it's still the best spoiler clip that Logan foreshadowed for it, though. Well, if only I did stream it, then we could have like that clip and then smash cut to whatever happens in that route. Derma says, oh yeah, it gets part of it across. Blaziken said, oh boy, aren't you right about Danganronpa being easily spoilable? My pal noticed a difference in busts between one of the characters and got spoiled because they looked it up and it was spoilery. See, that's what I'm talking about. You gotta get that done sooner. It's a higher priority. Blaziken says, if you know, you know. Sveta says, Gaku, shut up. Gaku, shut up. Great minds think alike. And then Sveta says, Blaziken, mental connection. And Derma says, because both of you said it. Oh, because Sveta said Gaku shut up and Blaziken said Gaku shut up. I thought it was, okay, sorry, I misread that. And then Derma said, Blaziken, you're telling me they got spoiled by boobs, ... worth. Okay, let's get back to the game. Remember how I told you my grandpa runs a workshop? He works on all kinds of stuff there, but mainly cars.
His hobby is making his own custom cars.
Ooh.
And before you ask, no, he doesn't race them on the highway or anything.
I wasn't gonna ask that. I'm.
But he does test drive them someplace else.
Oh.
I eventually got to help with them as well. My folks got super mad about it when they found out, though. I wish I could get my license and start driving for real. If I start dating, I want it to be with someone who owns a ton of awesome cars.
Oh, that's adorable, but also superficial.
Oh, wait. People like that are usually on the wrong side of the law. Or am I being prejudiced when I say that?
Or even worse, they're Jay Leno.
Whatever. I'll just buy my own cars. All I gotta do is win the lottery first.
Aw. Okay, so yeah, it just was that even wasn't that long of a hangout. Your bond with Tsubasa Kawana is stronger now. So what does that result in? What does that mean? Like, all right, free time. Let's save. And do some more hangouts. Are we able to like take a look at their their bond level? Oh, well, let's just see who all is available. Are there other people that we haven't talked to yet? We talked to Imo, Saray, Moko, Hiruko. I think we talked to Takemaru. We did not talk to Tsubasa just for her dialogue of sadness. So let's do that, then we'll gift another gift to somebody. Tsubasa. What comes next for us? I'm so scared. Oh. Okay, so now we can pick somebody else. What do we decide that we need? We need social studies. Okay, so Kako has social studies. Maybe we can give Kako a gift. Yeah, because you're linguistics. So yeah, let me check it. Let's go to the Gift-O-Matic and see if we can give Kako something. She deserves nice things that aren't from her creepy brother. All right, let me take a look at my little thing here that says what people like. Kako's preferred items are detective merch, mystery novel set, rare delicacies, fortune-telling goods, dowsing rods, occult magazine, crystal ball, and old-fashioned scooter. Okay, we should be able to find something there that uses a lot of screws, preferably. And all this stuff sounds like Kako stuff, so it makes sense. Oh yeah, we already give the Dear Sister gift box to Ima, or am I misremembering that? Okay, there we go. Detective merch. That's 15 across the board, so probably not great. What's something with a lot of screws? Click. All right. Oh, dowsing rods. That was something that she also liked. Yeah. Earplugs, yoga outfit, wedding dress, tuxedo, men's swimsuit, women's swimsuit. Who was it that liked the wedding dress? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the snake plushie. We could have gotten that hopefully for Kurara. I wonder if maybe Kyoshiko would like that. Crystal ball that uses a lot of whatever that thing is. Rocks, I think. Okay, motorcycle, potted plant, flower, dry flowers, trash can. I wish I would do a better job of keeping track of this stuff. Like I probably ought to be writing all of these things down so we don't do any duplicates and waste our materials. Holy crap. They seriously included this in the game? It's just an electric massager. Oh, the powerful vibrations will relax your muscles and leave you feeling great afterward. It's gross. It's gross. Old-fashioned scooter. And that used a lot of screws. That was a Kako thing, right? Yeah, old-fashioned scooter. Let's do that. Because, like I said, that'll use up screws. Because we got them in abundance, and we'll get that to Kako. I hope we haven't already given it to her. We might have. I don't remember. But let's do that. Kako! Old-fashioned scooter. Wait, have we already... Did we already give her one of these? Wasn't this like the thing that we had to like make for her? I don't remember, but let's do it, I think. Let's see what happens if we get plenty of points for it.
Oh, wow! I've never received something like this before. I love it.
Yay! Okay, so yeah, we hadn't done that before. All right. Ding, doring, bing, born. Gonna be the same nightly announcement, right?
Well then.
Good night. Good jorb. Let's see. I'll read a couple more comments in the chat. Quingata says, I just realized something. Kyoshiko was the only option that was from second to last academy. Tsubasa and Takemaru are from our academy and therefore more connected to us. Kurara must be broken badly over this. Maybe that, yeah, because like, it's gotta be... I feel bad for her. I feel really bad for her. She's probably sobbing with her tomato off. Baku says, is there anyone I should try to get particularly close to in Danganronpa? Try to get particularly close to in Danganronpa, or does it not matter? I feel like if I say that might spoil certain characters, I say just go with who you like. Just go with your heart. And then get that heart broken when they inevitably die. Are you still playing the first one, Baku? Vera says, my goat, Hiruko! Queen says, Vero, can you pin stuff? Vera says, yes. Got you. Queen says, I have a message with a real pin, please. Thank you. Vera salutes. Queen said, I just wanted to clarify the spoiler clip I had. Thank you again. Vera says, I got you. Queen said, yeah, that joke made for the best example of the route, lol. And there's the disabling a slow mode. Queen says, if you ever do the Takemaru route off stream, I would love to hear your thoughts about it once that's done. Pipbit says, okay, my reasoning on why I picked Kyoshika, she just looked like the only choice that could possibly have a positive outcome. With her death, could possibly help resolve the fight between Nozomi and Kurara. Oh, you're right about that. And I could not think of any positive outcomes for the other two. Of course, I will not say if I was right or wrong in the end. Well, it looks like, I assume it will benefit the patching up the divide, the rift between Kurara and Nozomi. But still, so good on you for thinking that far ahead. I wasn't even thinking about that. Crystal says, welcome, Pip-Bit. Quigita said, so guess we don't need to get items for Kyoshika anymore. Pip-Bit said, by the way, I could sometimes have bad spelling mistakes due to second language and dyslexia, so sorry in case I would get annoying. No worries, so far I've been able to understand. I've noticed the spelling mistakes, but I can tell what it's supposed to mean. If you don't mind me asking, what is your first language? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Blaziken said, Dermo, to be fair, we were playing the English patched version of the PSP version back in high school, so we were all hormonal teens at that point, so it was definitely on brand to be noticed. Blaziken said, oh, and they also spoiled me because they thought I knew what was going on. Derma said, Blaziken, the OG, it'll always be Bloodbath Fever in my mind. Blaziken said, it was definitely fun, but I had to do it over. But if I had to do it over, I would have hacked my PSP and played it on original hardware because keyboard controls kind of blow in that kind of context. Derma said, give Tsubasa the reverse sword. Send a message. Blaziken said, can we throw Tsubasa in the cage? Oh, hang on, it scrolled without me. Scrolled without me. I gotta scroll up and find it. In the cage beside Eito? I mean, but here's the thing. She's alive now. If you're a pragmatist, you just say, this is our situation. She's great in battle. We don't need to cage her. Enderma says, love how quickly YouTube chat went from a Kyoshika fan club to a Tsubasa hate group. Blaziken said, you do not deserve to be happy, you coward. Derma said, Kyoshika mentioned she wanted a family in her bond. Logan erasing kids as usual. Blaziken said Logan is the ender of bloodlines. Tsubasa is being casually prejudiced. She should have sent her to the gulag. Derma said Blaziken, at this point, every slight indiscretion of Tsubasa will be mentioned. Blaziken said, dang straight. And Derma said, Blaziken, no need to call me names. /J. Blaziken said, what I say, I'm kind of dumb. You'll have to explain the joke to me. And Derma says, only friends get to call me dang straight. Oh, okay. This is a sexuality joke. I think I'll go to bed now. I still haven't completely recovered from yesterday. This grief is going to take time to heal, but we can't let it stop us from moving forward. We just have to do whatever we can. Day 17! This would have been the next attack, according to Takumi's earlier plan, right? He said day 17 was when we were supposed to have had time until...
Prepare to be ready to give...
All right, pew! Probably gonna just be another day of free time, huh? I struggled out of bed and got washed and dressed. As usual, I was going to start the day by going to the cafeteria. I wonder if Kurara will be there today. If she is, maybe she and Nozomi can finally talk things out. Or maybe I'll have to go through 2 more days of free time before the story will be allowed to advance. Game. Okay, anybody on the way down? I'm gonna guess we can always stop by Eito, just in case he has something new to say. Let's see, Kwigata says, Pip-Pit, it's fine. We get what you're saying, it's all good. Says, oh my gosh, Eito, he said, oh, why are you so sad? Did you lose someone important? Wow, Eito. Bago said, so far, I like Kyoshika. She seems silly, but like in a serious way. She was silly. It's not that she is silly, because she's not silly anymore. She's dead, but she was silly. Okay, same stuff from Eito. Let's go to the cafeteria. Cafeteria! And Vero with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Vero. See you when you get back. Hope you're enjoying whatever you're doing. If you're getting food or whatever. Bago says he kind of reminds me of Tenya Ida. Ah, I like My Hero Academia. Bago says, can I ask what it means when you put the exclamation point in front of stuff? Are they like commands? Yeah, they are. It's like we have a lot of them. Rukov a long time ago made a ton of commands. So yeah, exclamation point, you do a thing and it'll make like Streamlabs do stuff. When I got to the cafeteria, there was no sign of Kurara anywhere. I was disappointed, but not surprised. Kurara's still keeping to herself, huh?
Should we go check on her? I'm sure she'll answer if we knock on her door hard enough.
I don't need my clairvoyance to know how that would turn out.
Nozomi, have you managed to talk to her yet?
I gave her the keyring Kyoshika made, but she still won't say a thing to me.
Sounds like we have to force the issue after all. Maybe we light a fire outside her door and smoke her out.
We're not talking about a wild animal here.
Perhaps I should give it a try. She'll surely give me a chance. Don't speak like you have some kind of privileged position. She probably trusts you the least of all of us. What? Just then, the sound of light, hesitant footsteps came echoing down the halls, and the door to the cafeteria opened. If they're hesitant and they're light, it's going to be Kurara without her tomato. Oh, I wonder if she's going to like abandon her tomato for the rest of the route, and she'll just be herself from now on. Yeah! Tomatoless girl! Kurara, why aren't you wearing your mask? I wanted to talk to Nozomi as the real me, face to face.
What? But I hate your face so much.
I promised Kyoshika. I said I'd hear you out if she brought me a Tsuchinoko. I just needed time to prepare myself. Kurara was trembling as she made her way over to Nozomi. Whether from emotion or just the stress of walking around without her mask on, I couldn't tell. I'll listen this time, so tell me why you kept the truth from us, Nozomi.
All right. For starters, it's like Takumi told you. When I was little, I volunteered to help with Kamakura's cryptoglobin research. They performed experiments on me to try and figure out how to infuse this power into other people. In the end, though, I was deemed a failure. Whatever they did to give all of you your powers, it didn't work on me.
That's when I found out that there were others like me. Other research subjects who'd reacted to the transfusions better than I had. I snuck into the hospital, and eventually, I found you.
Is there a reason why we're recapping all this? Because we as the player know this. We should just be able to skip over all this, yeah?
You were all unconscious, and you were just about to be sent off somewhere to fight for humanity's future. Once I learned that, I knew I couldn't just stay in the complex and do nothing. So I decided to go with you. I managed to sneak into a spare transport pod without any of the researchers noticing.
That's how I ended up at second to last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't appreciate sneaking.
When we all came to, I realized the rest of you hadn't been told anything about the mission. You even resented the people who sent you here and made you fight. I thought, if you found out I was the only one who knew what was going on, it would look suspicious. That's why I hid it from you. After everything I did to get here, I couldn't bear the idea of you turning against me and making me leave. I want to do my part to protect humanity. That's the whole reason I volunteered for those experiments in the first place.
But I realize now that it was wrong for me to keep secrets. I'm so sorry.
So she's admitting that what we did by outing her was right, yeah? Nozomi bowed her head deeply. That's enough, Nozomi.
Huh?
I hate secrets and lies more than anything. They've caused me so much pain and heartache in the past. I tend to fly off the handle if I find out I've been lied to. That's why I was so harsh on you, even if you didn't deserve it. You know how it is with me. Once I get started, I get carried away, and then I just can't back down.
So, I'm sorry for not listening to you.
Aww. This time, it was Kurara's turn to bow her head in apology. Not that I saw it. You're hearing Claire de Lune because I fell asleep. This is me having another Karua dream.
Kurara?
I know I've got no right to ask this after the way I've acted, but...
Will you be friends with me again?
At least this is sweet. It almost makes it okay of all the pain that we endured earlier. But it's because of Kyoshka's sacrifice. Let me read a couple more comments in the chat, though. Quigita said, yup, they're commands. Like that. Baku says, oh, fire. Quigita says, add quote, this will make her feel less bad for being alive. At a timestamp, 2 hours, 31 minutes. Oh, I'm like only 15 minutes behind. Oh, crap. We're 15 minutes away from the 3 hour mark. Does anybody have raid suggestions? I think I saw a notification earlier that Castle went live. Have we ever raided Castle before? I know I popped into her streams a lot. I don't know if we've ever raided her, but I also don't know if we'll have enough for a raid tonight. Quigita says, oh, that's why her battle ability is riding a car. I'd like to point out the question mark on the selection list for characters. Oh, that means we don't know what they think of the gift yet. Oh, okay, but it still doesn't say if we've used it yet. Also, that was Kako in this in the previous timeline. That was Kako in the previous timeline. This Kako did not get to live her dream. Okay, so the gifts don't wait. The gifts should remember timeline jumping though, right? Baku said, yeah, I just got it today and I really like it so far. Oh, speak of the devil, it's Castle. Well, not that you're devil, Castle, you're a Castle. Speak of the Castle, says late, I'm late, welcome Castle. How are you? I just mentioned you like a minute ago. Quigita said, welcome in. Castle had no clue what's going on in this game, but hope people are dead or not dead. Not entirely what we're going, entirely sure what we're going for. Unfortunately, someone who we did not want to die died today. We have lost 2 of our students because I make bad choices. But other than that, we have more people alive than not. How's that? And we might have killed the final boss. Quigita said we lost another member. Castle says, I'm assuming that's bad. Salute. Vero with the unlurk. Thank you for the unlurk, Vero. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Blaziken says, oh. Derma says, who resolves a dispute via death? Queen Katie says, via bonding over grief. Blaziken said, me, but only if it involves ending Tsubasa. Derma says, Queen Katie, that's a terrible foundation. Blaziken said, no, we can bring her out for a battle, but keep her confined otherwise. I feel bad because I like Tsubasa. She's very sweet. Just because she didn't die. I mean, there are so many people in this world who have not died. There's 8 billion people on this planet who have not died. Do you hate all of them for not dying, even though Kyoshka died tonight? Huh?
Of course. That's all I ever wanted, Kurara.
That's all I ever wanted about anything. I never wanted protagonist. He's gross. He's icky.
Nozomi.
Hug it out, you two. Please hug it out. Oh!
Nozomi, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm glad that she took off her tomato for this. This is sweet. The tomato would have undermined it. Plus, you probably would have hugged her if she had a tomato on.
No, I'm sorry. I should have told you sooner.
So Kyoshka's sacrifice was worth it. By giving that keychain, she brought the 2 of them back together.
No, if I'd only let you explain. I'm sorry.
The girls embraced one another, sobbing and bawling for several minutes, until they finally calmed down. Now happy music plays! Hey, this is nice. We'll end on a cheerful note after all the sadness of the first 2 hours. You guys okay? Got it all out of your system?
Yes, thank you, Moko. And everyone, I'm sorry. I must have been an absolute nightmare these past few days.
Oh, don't sweat it, sweetie. We're your friends. We love you just the way you are. Is someone grilling meat in here? The smoke's getting in my eyes. I guess everyone's getting a little emotional.
I'm so sorry.
Why are you crying again? I just wish that we'd done this while Kyoshka was still here. I wish I'd listened to her. I'm sorry, Kyoshka. I wish I could change this.
If I could do it all again, I swear I wouldn't make the same mistake.
Maybe you should mention to the guy with time travel powers that he can undo this, Kurara. Kurara, I'm the guy with time travel powers. I could undo this. In spite of the way she always teased Kyoshka, she really did care about her. If I could do it all again, I know that feeling. But there's no changing the past now. I mean, unless I use my time travel powers, which I could do. I just don't feel like it. I know it's hard, but we just have to keep going. We've got to live one day at a time and work together to keep this school safe. We've lost 2 friends already. I won't let us lose any more.
It shouldn't be too hard from here on, right? I mean, with Veshness gone, the rest will be easy.
So long as no one trips over me on the battlefield, we should be fine. Now that the Supreme Commander is dead, perhaps the future will finally start to move in a more positive direction.
Don't say that! You're gonna jinx it!
Let's just stay vigilant and all that good stuff, okay? And now that you're all friends again, there's no personal problems to distract you from your duties. Duties.
Well, there's still the question of why we don't remember our time in Kamakura General Hospital.
And when we got the cryptoglobin transfusions in the first place.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Knowing all that wouldn't help you fight any more efficiently anyway. Plus, if we did tell you, the enemy might capture you and force you to tell them, and then we'd all be up a creek. Dude, why didn't anyone tell me torture was on the table? What kind of techniques do they use?
Why is that the only thing that gets you excited?
It's not as if we know everything either, just the bare minimum required to guide you in this mission.
So that's why I never know what's going on. What a relief.
Don't try to laugh it off. Ignorance is no excuse for incompetence.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry for trying to laugh off my incompetence.
As for all of you, forget about those questions and just focus on defending the school. Do that, and a perfectly happy ending will be waiting for you once your 100 days are up. Isn't that right, Sumino?
With Darumi and Kyoshka dead, I don't think we can call it a happy ending anymore. But I'll still do the best I can. After comforting Kurara for a while longer, I headed back to my room to think things through.
Loading.
Now that Nozomi and Kurara are on good terms again, that's one load off my mind. If only telling everyone her secrets hadn't made her feel so awkward around me. I want to make this about me. I wish I could do something about that, but surviving until day 100 is more important. Maybe then she'll get her memories of when she was Karuo back, and we'll find out why she lost them to begin with. Even if I can't be friends with her this time, I'll still keep her safe. A promise is a promise after all. Whatever happens, I'll protect Karuo no matter what.
Free time. Let's save the game. And once again, last call for raid suggestions, y'all. Because we are close to the end of this tonight. Let's see. Queen says, sadly, yes, salute. Queen says, welcome back, Vero. Castle, the Miss Vero command. Vera says, hi, friends. Vera said, sometimes I can hear Vero's voice. Castle says, oh, nice, he's in jail. Pip-Bit says, my first language is Dutch. Interesting. I've heard that Dutch is like a really, it's kind of difficult. I've heard the 3 most difficult languages, I believe, were Mandarin, Chinese, Navajo, and Finnish, but Dutch has got to be up there. So props to you for learning English. Said my second was supposed to be French, because that is what we learned in school, but me very bad at French. So graduated school without being able to do my French, even though that was a main subject. Well, if it makes you feel better, I studied French in high school as well, and that was my worst subject. I was a straight A student, except for French. Queen says, yep, Unshakable Charm Jail. Very, very fair. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Pippin says, I am, thanks, I'm so glad. Oh, Vera with some raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Vero. Hang on, I gotta copy these over into my text file so we can check these out in a little bit. I was starting to get worried that maybe we wouldn't have any. I still don't know whether or not we will have enough people to do a raid because it has been yet another sleepy night. I was thinking earlier we might go back to, once again, just doing 100 line once a week, especially since there's no telling how long we're going to want to keep doing all of these extra routes. Maybe just on Tuesdays and have Sundays be more smaller miscellaneous games again. It just is an idea. Tossing it out there, shake things up, spice things up, add some more variety. Vera said, cute. Cass says, going insane at Justin Timberlake. Oh, was that like Kurara's haircut? Vera's laughing. Castle says, they're recapping for me, actually. It's not actually helping that much. I'm sorry, Castle, but it's good to see you. I'm sorry that you've been having to like miss most of the Walking Dead streams. After Walking Dead, we got 2, maybe 3 more streams of that. Then we'll probably play some Dispatch. Superheroes are hopefully fine, maybe. Quicket says she also has a bowing sprite. Aw, Vera said Claire de Luna get Afghane. Quicket says, is Logan talking about you, Castle? Lol, I knew it. What a cute scene. The hug. Vera says, aw. Quicket says, they're besties. Pipit says, hey, you do not make bad choices. And I'm totally not saying that just because I made the exact same choices so far. And that would also mean I made bad choices. Well, when you do it, they're good. When I do it, maybe not. But, we're locked into this, and we're going to see what ending we get. Crystal says, oh, kurara, frowny face. Queen says, add quote, I mean, unless I use my time travel powers, which I could do, but I just don't feel like it. Crystal says, oh, and then adds a quote there. 2 hours and 56 minutes exactly. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night on Twitch. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Let's see. I got to scroll up a little bit. Where did it leave off? Blazekin said, I read that. Dermo says, I'm gonna head. Good night and rest in peace. Dermo, thank you for being here. Good night. You're probably already gone, but sleep well. Have a good rest of your evening. Sveta says, good night, Dermo. Blazekin said, have a good one, Dermo. Nah, I don't like Tsubasa because she is a coward. I want someone who is willing to win by any means necessary. Someone who's gonna break down and not someone who's gonna break down and cry when the crap hits the fan. So yeah, you're definitely a Hiruko type of a person. Sveta says, I wish this too, Kurara. So then Sveta says, Shoma, how can anyone trip over you? You're a giant robot. Well, in a giant, but he's also a little bean man. It's like when he's outside of the robot, trippable. But if you plant a Shoma in the ground, then a Shoma stalk will grow out. It's like magic that way. Blaziken said they trip over his self-esteem. It's minuscule. Blaziken said, but yeah, we need to battle harden Tsubasa. Well, now that she's got all those like extra buffs and bonuses, she's gonna be tearing it up on the battlefield. And Blaziken says, she is weak. She is, but she's also nice and she's cute. The downside is that she throws up all the time, which is gross, but also could be worse. But anyway, I gotta catch up on my breathing here. So, the Justin Timberlake thing that Cass said was one of the raid suggestions, because it was Justin Timberlake. Oh, that's what I thought. It was like Kurara's haircut. That makes so much more sense. And Crystal with 2 last-minute raid suggestions. Thank you very much. Let me copy these ones over as well. As I'm copying these over, though, because we are going to be winding down pretty soon here, because we're reaching the 3-hour mark. I know that it is a sleepy night, but if we do have anyone lurking, let me give you the quick rundown of the channel and everything like that. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are right now alternating between this game and The Walking Dead, the Telltale series. We're in the final season of The Walking Dead. We probably got 2 or 3 more streams of it, so that means tomorrow's Monday. No stream on Monday, but I will post the schedule for the upcoming week on Discord. And then Tuesday is going to be The Walking Dead, and then Thursday we're going to pick up where we leave off here. I might, if I have time between now and then, pull up the game and see if I can like decide who we're gonna give gifts to and things like that, just so that you guys won't have to sit through me fumbling through all that type of stuff too terribly much. But yes, we will see how all that goes. First though, let me give you guys our link tree one more time and copy this over to YouTube. That has all of our social media, including a Discord invite, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. By the way, speaking of which, hopefully TikTok will get its act together. It's been down all day. I tried to upload a video, and like I said, it's not showing it. So I may be missing a day for the second time ever. The one when I was hacked about a year ago, and now this. But hopefully it'll get fixed. But yeah, so check those out if you want or not. It is entirely up to you. Let's see if we have enough to populate a raid over on Twitch. And here's our raid message, so you can go ahead and copy that over to the to your clipboard if you feel so inclined. I'll do that myself as well. Thank you very much. Why am I thinking myself? I'm the one who did that. Baku says, is it a safe place to say, is it a safe place to say, I slightly dislike Sayaka? I am okay with that because I very much dislike Sayaka, but that's just me. Quita says, thank you for the very salute to Kyoshka stream. And then Quicket says, see y'all next time for more awesome clam. And Vera says, barely. Looks like we are one shy of enough for a raid. We'll let it go a bit more to see if it populates. Otherwise, we will just cancel out the raid. Because I like to keep that minimum. But it's also understandable because it does look like we are once again experiencing some lag. I don't know how to solve that at this point. It may just be an unfortunate fact of life. Over on YouTube, Blaze again said, catch you later, Logan, assuming you're ending stream. I am gonna be, but thank you for being here. It's good to see you. And Sveta says, good night. You guys are all awesome. Oh, and we do have enough for the raid, just barely. All right, so I love and appreciate you all. Thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Vera says, yay. So we will do a raid over on Twitch. Have a wonderful Monday. Keep an eye out for the schedule. We'll see you Tuesday for The Walking Dead. Thursday for more 100 line, but Kyoshka-less 100 line, unfortunately. Vera said, thank you for the very Claire DeLune stream. Thank you for the very, you guys are all amazing stream. Again, I love and appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Monday. See you Tuesday. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those still over on YouTube, you guys are awesome. For those watching the VOD, you guys are awesome. For those watching the VOD, those on YouTube, all of you guys, thank you for being here. Love and appreciate you as well. Good night as well.